Hey, this is Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, and you listen to IcoPod, the best podcast going today. Holler if you hear me.
And we're back with bonus episode number 17 of IcoPod. I'm Bob Dowling Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. And this time around, we're still with World Championship Wrestling, and it's time for a new era. Hulk Hogan has arrived in WCW. It's Bash at the Beach 1994. Austin, Dallas, what's your guys' excitement level for this? And do you guys have any memories, references to this show?
Well, I think I should probably let Dallas just jump right in here because he is one excited young boy to tune in. So, Dallas, take it away.
I mean, I didn't want to steal all the spotlight here, but I've been hyping this show up between these guys for about a week now that I could not wait to record the show. And there's literally, I don't know why, I just am. I'm excited. So, to answer your question, though, Bob, I don't remember watching much of the show. I'm sure I've seen the Hogan Flair match at least once in my life at some point. Mm-hmm. But I was 1 year old. I wasn't even one when this pay-per-view was on. So as far as that, I don't have any. But yeah, I think you guys know. 1 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 9 because I don't want to say I'm a full 10, but I'm pretty excited.
Holy shit. Well, if I had to rank mine on a scale of 10, I'd probably say a 7. I mean, I'm just looking forward to being out of the territory style of production, style of wrestling era of WCW, and more into kind of what we have to look forward to the next couple of years with the company. So in that case, I am looking forward to it. And I always enjoyed these bonus episodes anyway, because it's kind of a chance just to kick back, watch some wrestling, and hang out with friends while we hang out audio-wise with other friends. So yeah, I don't know. I always enjoy these, and I'm looking forward to kind of a different speed here for the company.
Yeah, I would probably say I'm maybe a little bit lower than both of you guys. I'm probably more around like a 6.5 in terms of excitement level. Largely just because I was kind of disappointed with Slamboree.
Yeah.
A couple months ago for WCW. Although I want to point out, I was reviewing a WCW main event program the same day as Slamboree. And I remember that I think Dallas might have asked if they were still promoting Rick Rude against Vader leading into it.
Yeah,
In fact, they were. They had promos with Rude and Vader airing the morning of Slamboree 94, promoting that show. So the opening to Slamboree was actually like, no one had known about it. It wasn't even addressed on television. So pretty like last minute type of deal there. So.
Wow.
I think that's really interesting. And I wonder if it's like, maybe they just didn't know if they had to replace Rude. Cause I mean, putting Sting in it isn't not gonna, I mean, I think that would almost make your pay-per-view buys even better cause it's Sting, but yeah. I don't know. I think that's really interesting.
I don't know. Go ahead, Austin.
I was going to say, I'm sure they knew, but I don't know, something with WCW, man, where they're like afraid to seem like they don't have their shit together. So instead they like pretend things aren't happening when they are. So I'm sure
Yeah.
that they knew, they were just ignoring it. And then like, oh, well, we know we're going to use Sting, but we'll just make it a surprise. It's a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, they do that in wrestling now even. So that doesn't surprise me if that is the case. I just think that's really interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know, really, if it's supposed to be Rude and Vader, I don't even know what Sting was supposed to be doing at Slamboree.
Great question. Maybe nothing. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if he was just off the card or whatever, but I do know that he is not on the card here for Bash on the Beach. Although I do believe he was originally supposed to, but I'll have to look it up maybe during the show to see exactly what he was supposed to be doing. But I know one of these pay-per-views he was supposed to be involved, and for whatever reason he was not.
That's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. Dallas, I know that you tuned into the June Clash of the Champions, which I kind of suggested because that's a good lead-in, I guess, for this pay-per-view. And I'm kind of surprised that we didn't actually watch the Clash of Champions because that was on television.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking that when I was watching it because, I mean, it was only an hour and a half, obviously without the commercials, so it was pretty short, and it was a pretty easy watch. Like, it wasn't difficult to get through. There was some like shit matches, but there was some good ones, I thought. And there's a lot that happened that affects Bash at the Beach after Slamboree. So.
Oh, did I not mute my microphone for that?
No, you kind of scared me.
It's a shoot.
Yeah, sorry for the cough, guys. I thought I muted it.
The penguin's off the porch, folks. We now know that Bob still has a cough.
Yeah,
what a bastard.
They say I could have this cough for like 6 weeks after the fact, so that's a lot of fun. I'll try to edit it out. If I can edit it out in post, I'll do that. But So what do you have for the Clash of Champions, Dallas? I'm sure you want to talk about some stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a pretty short card, so I mean, I can just quickly talk through some of them because there's 4 title matches out of 5 matches that were on TV.
Holy shit!
Well, it is Clash of the Champions, I guess, right? So all the titles are being defended. So it opened up with a WCW World Tag Team title match between Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan, and they defeated the Nasty Boys. And that match, they announced that 2 referees had to be there because both of these teams are just so crazy and so unpredictable. There was a referee on the outside of the ring, and there was one on the inside of the ring. And it was okay. And it went 10 minutes and 35 seconds. So it was actually, it was second longest match on the card.
Oh, wow.
And it was the opener. And also the ending was really great because I believe it was Cactus Jack was pinning Knobs, and Jerry Sags rolls into the ring but doesn't break up the pin and just lays next to him during the 2. And so he clearly should have broke the pin up, and they just won. And like that was it. It was like he was too tired to break the pin up. It was hilarious. So I got a kick out of that.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. Then it was the Guardian Angel defeated Tex Slazenger. I don't even know who this is.
Tex Slazenger, yeah.
I just call him Tex.
Slazenger.
I texted Bob while I was watching this morning, and I said, "What the fuck is the Guardian Angel? I hate it."
Wait a second. You watched this today?
Oh, yeah. I woke up early this morning, and I watched it.
Oh, my fucking God, dude. That's a lot of WCW wrestling.
I'm ready. I love WCW.
That's pushing almost 5 hours, almost 4.5 hours, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
Dude,
and
what the fuck?
If you don't count what I watched late last night, but the crowd was super behind the Guardian Angel, and he went over. I don't know, like for sure, Bob, you might know more than I do if he was newer or not, but regardless,
you know who that is.
It was Boss Man, right?
Yeah.
You could tell.
Well, so here's the thing. I don't think he appeared at Slamboree, so I think that's what kind of the question is. So the Guardian Angel originally came in as the Boss, and he debuted in late '93.
Yep.
And he maintained that gimmick until roughly around the time that you're referencing now, Dallas. And that was because of a copyright infringement that kind of imposed. So through the duration here of our WCW viewing, you'll notice that Ray Traylor goes through numerous different identities.
So many.
Yeah. So the Guardian Angel is not the last little remake that we get.
No, and it's funny because they said, I forgot the line that they said. It was something along the lines of, "Oh, the Guardian Angel is all of Law and Order," or something like. So they're making the references.
They always make references to, like, I know, like, even when he was the boss, they're like, "Oh, this guy's a big man," emphasizing the man part. It's just like, give me a break.
Also, one side note that I thought this was just hilarious, so I wanted to bring it up really quick. That in the beginning of the show, they were talking about because the main event, spoiler, is a heavyweight title, a unification match between the two titles. And Bobby Heenan on commentary says, "This has been talked about just as much as OJ this week," or something like that. Because it must have happened. This must have been on the same week that the OJ car chase was going on. So Bobby Heenan makes many comments about the OJ car chase on commentary.
Good.
Moving on, Lord Steven Regal defeats Larry Zbyszko to win the World Television Championship.
Oh. So
that happens. That was 9 minutes and 25 seconds. It was okay. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I mean, watchable. Steven Regal came out with a powdered wig on, which I don't know if I remember seeing him do that before, but I thought that was hilarious. It was like a white powdered wig. After that, we had the United States heavyweight title match. It was obviously Steve Austin was the champion, and he was defeated by Johnny B. Bad by disqualification, 10 minutes, 25 seconds. Now, I don't know if I just missed this, but this ending was very bizarre because Austin pulled knuckles or something out of his tights, punches Johnny B. Bad in the gut, and then pins him. And then a referee comes out and goes, no, match is restarted or something. And Johnny B. Bad rolls Austin up. The other referee counts to 3, and he's holding up the belt like he won. But according to this, he won by DQ. I don't remember hearing that call. I could have just missed it, though.
That sounds like the good old-fashioned dusty finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what they were probably doing there was, if I had to imagine, they were probably gauging the reaction that Johnny would get if he were to win the championship to see if it would work.
Yeah. I think the match was fine. I thought this was fun. Probably because I like both of the people, though. That's probably part of it. And then in the main event, it was the WCW World Heavyweight Championship and the WCW International World Heavyweight Championship unification match between Ric Flair and Sting, which, as we know, leading into Bash at the Beach, Sting won, and they unified the titles. And now I'm drawing a blank of what happens exactly at the end of this match, but Sensationous Sherry debuts. That's what it is. And she comes out before the match and shows that she's wearing Sting face paint to support the Stinger, and that's like this huge thing. And then she turns on Sting.
I was going to say, there's no fucking way.
Yeah. So she turns on Sting, which is how Flair wins. And then I believe that they start beating the crap out of Flair. And then, of course, the ultimate, whatever the crowd wants, Hulk Hogan comes out. I was trying to think of a funny pun. And he saves Sting, and he tries to throw Flair against the ropes, goes for the big boot about 2 inches from his face. He barely gets any rebound on the Irish whip. Ric Flair rolls out. We get some taunts. We come back to an interview, and the show goes off the air. And that match was 17 minutes and 17 seconds. So it was a little long. But yeah, all
17 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Easy to get through. I thought it was a really it was a fun show. I'm really glad that Bob recommended I watch this instead of the Saturday night show I was watching instead.
Yeah. Something I just want to point out real quick that I probably should have mentioned for Slamboree, but I just didn't know that it happened. Larry Zbyszko technically won the television championship before the Slamboree match with Lord Steven Regal.
Oh, really?
Apparently, yeah. So he won it on May 2nd, but it didn't air until the 28th of May.
Oh.
So, like, the Saturday after the pay-per-view is when it actually aired, but he won it on May 2nd.
Oh, that's very That's so weird when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, it was probably full of like a whole taping process or whatever. Wow. So obviously he only held it for about 3 weeks or so before he dropped it back at Clash of the Champions. But I thought that was a little interesting tidbit there, that he actually won it before it aired.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Dallas, was there any mention at all or even an appearance by Rick Rude, or no? They just kind of...
No, I don't think he was brought up at all at the show.
Okay.
Or nothing.
He's like done. Rude's done.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
I just also want to point out here, I'm going through my old Saturday Night reviews here. Flair and Sting would actually have a rematch on television on July 9th, 1994.
Oh, wow.
So that was about 2 weeks before Bash at the Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan apparently had a rematch with the Nasty Boys for the tag titles on July 2nd. Looks like they had some big matches here in July on television, which I was not aware of, or just didn't remember, I should say.
Got to beef up that Hogan show, brother.
I was going to say, they're probably trying to get a lot of more eyes on the shows.
And then the day before, it looks like there was nothing really going on here. The only featured match really was Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan against Steve Keirn and Bobby Eaton, which would be Bad Company, and they didn't really get much of a push or anything. So it was mainly just general hype for this Bash at the Beach show. Bash at the Beach in general, though, here, there's not a lot of matches. I'm just going to throw that out right now. It's a 6-match card. Bash at the Beach. Usually it's between like 8 to 9, but it looks like the final 3 matches get a lot of time. So,
okay, so we got a lot to talk about then.
Yeah, they dedicated some time to the final 3 matches of the show. Do you guys have anything else before we jump into the show?
No, I think I'm ready to get to it.
Yeah, I'd say we get this show on the road here.
All right. Well, hopefully all you guys have your screens black on the WWE Network. And when I count down from 3, we'll all press our respective buttons and we'll watch it together, or you'll just listen to us banter. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh boy, we're getting some graphics here, folks.
Since the beginning of the time. Yes, they're really hyping up the Dreamers turning into champions, champions turning into immortals. Some shots of the ticker tape parade.
WCW equals #1.
Still blows my mind that this match never happened at WrestleMania 8.
They're so stupid for that. You could have took the steam away from this whole thing completely if you would have just booked that at WrestleMania 8 like everybody wanted.
Yeah. The whole reason why they didn't do it was because the house show numbers were going down. But if you book it at WrestleMania,
oh yeah,
we'll go and people will tune in. This is how
exactly.
So we're getting a shot of the arena, and compared to Slamboree, I'd say it looks jam packed.
Well, it looks enormous.
Yeah, and we're in Orlando, Florida.
Where the hell do they have this?
Let's see if I don't know if they say or not.
I'll look it
up.
Wait.
Orlando Arena?
Where the hell's that?
I don't know, brother. You live there.
Wow. Like so it's at the Orlando Arena. Is that even still... So it doesn't exist. It imploded in 2012.
Whoa.
Yeah, it closed in 2010, and they blew it up in 2012.
All right. Sweet.
Never mind.
That would explain that. Do you guys want to take a guess at the attendance for this show?
I actually might have seen already, so I don't want to guess.
Yeah, so
I'm
Dallas
going to
is
say... Oh, fuck. I'm going to say 14.
You're absolutely right. 14,000.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean,
11 paid, probably.
Well, regardless, that's over 3 times the amount for Slamboree.
Yeah, I'd say 14.
Oh, hold up. They just said Shaq is there to hand the belt to the winner of the match.
Of course, it's Orlando, dude.
Yeah, he was playing for the Orlando Magic at this point.
That's pretty big.
Well, you know, Shaq's a Hogan guy, you know who's probably gonna fucking win.
Hey, brother, I don't know who wins, but there's probably a good guess right there.
This set is fucking awesome.
Could you imagine Shaq's there, and then he has to give it to Flair?
What in the?
Okay,
so we got a guy singing the national anthem, Darren Norwood from Giant Records. He's got a killer bullet.
Can we just say the difference between the theming from this show to last show?
Unbelievable.
Like, holy fuck. The stages were not looking like that before this. There's Hogan's wife.
Is that who that was? Was it Linda?
Yeah.
Linda's right in the front row. I think she's there the whole show. Obviously.
That's pretty impressive. Usually they don't bring them out till the match.
Yeah. And I want to say that she has Brooke with her.
I wouldn't be surprised if Nick was there too, because they bring him up during his interview in the ticker parade.
Is he? Okay, so he is born at this point?
Yes, he does bring Nick up.
I guess that makes sense because like he shows up in '99 and he's probably like 8 years old. So.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah, he was born in 1990, so yeah.
Hogan's still living in California at this point, isn't he not?
No, Hogan's got to be in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Was he ever in California?
Yeah, he had that huge ass house in California.
I was gonna say I thought he was too, but I wasn't 100%.
Venice Beach.
About the house. Oh, in Venice Beach. Venice
Beach. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a house in both, to be honest with you, but.
Well.
Can I just say how awesome I think Tony, Bobby, and Mean Gene standing together is? Because they were at Clash of the Champions. They opened just like this, and I just think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. 3 very important telecast people right there.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Howard Finkel passed away.
Yeah.
Recently, which is super sad.
Yeah. He's been in poor health though for a while, hasn't he?
He has been. But it's pretty sad.
Yeah, I know. He's like the best fucking ring announcer guy.
So we're seeing footage from last Saturday night, which is the rematch between Flair and Sting that I referenced. I looked it up, and originally Sting was supposed to challenge the TV champion Lord Steven Regal on this show. We see sensational Sherry tossing Randy Anderson over the top of the floor.
Wait, is that who that is? Don't spoil that. I didn't know.
She's dressed up as Sonny.
Dude, I had no fucking idea.
Dude, why did you just
no idea that
that?
Was Sherry Martel?
No
way.
Yes, it is. Anyway,
well,
she just
I guess I can tell now.
Yeah, she just raked Sting's eyes. I can't believe I spoiled something for you guys that happened almost 30 years ago.
Dude, I would have just popped if they'd show her the reveal in a second. So you just spoiled the pop.
Hulk Hogan just atomic dropped her.
And she no-sold it, basically.
Come on, you can't tell that.
No, dude, that's so good.
No, I can't. I couldn't.
Dude.
Sherry Hogan just took off the wig, and now Sherry's revealing. I guess we're ignoring the fact that he technically hit a woman.
This is amazing.
And he's threatening
her. Yeah, he's threatening her with ripping off his shirt. Flair just did a chop block on the left knee.
He had to chase Hogan from turnbuckle to turnbuckle to get that chop block in.
Well,
yeah, I know. I was gonna mention that. But
also at that at the Clash of the Champions, he did threaten to hit Sherry at that show too, and then Sherry slaps him, and then they book it. But
yeah,
Mr. T out here like it's 1981.
This is pretty remarkable for Saturday night because Hogan did not make a lot of live appearances on the show.
I'm sure Mr. T didn't either.
No, absolutely not. So as a result of the eye rake, Sting is out. He's hurt.
And they just said that. They said Johnny B. Bad's going to take.
Yeah, Johnny B. Bad's replacing, but I'm assuming they're playing up like a scratch, cornea or something like that. So.
Yep, they just said it / cornea.
Oh, was it that? Okay.
Yeah, Mean Gene just said it.
Okay, well there you go.
Well, that would explain his
victory.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to say I scratched my eyeball. Well, Kaylee scratched my eyeball, and it still hurts to this day. So, and that was over a year ago. It is no joke.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Swear to God, dude. It
Just
doesn't
put
hurt.
some new jelly in there and seal it up.
If only you knew, man.
Listen to live behind the scenes interviews and updates if you call the hotline.
1-900-909-9900.
Yeah.
99 cents a minute.
20 cents goes right into Gene's pocket every time. I love that
Shaquille
Bobby's
O'Neal.
got the red. What?
He calls him Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, he didn't know his name.
Oh, man.
It's Mean Gene, dude. Shakeen.
All right, so
This
let's
is
say we're
awesome
opening up
already.
here with Johnny B. Bad.
Oh, he
I don't-
doesn't have the gun with him.
He failed at winning the U.S. title twice, technically, I guess, and now he's going for the TV strap.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. I like him.
I like Johnny B. Bad. I like Mark Miro.
I
When he
would
goes
not
to-
have.
Go ahead, Dustin.
I was gonna say I would not have billed him from Macon, Georgia.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
I liked him when he becomes Wild Man Mark Miro, too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of that.
Yeah, it's like a good, like 8 months before he blows out his knee.
Yeah.
And he's
We
like,
just saw a sign there that said Johnny B. Bad will knock you on your booty.
Oh, is that what it said? I didn't get a
Yeah.
good read at it.
Look at this place, dude. Holy shit. There's a lot of people here.
Oh,
Yeah, 14,000.
there it is.
He must have had it under his robe. He's fucking ripped, too.
Yeah, he is.
You know who should have tagged up? Johnny B. Bad and Lex Luger.
I could have seen that happening.
Make them a tag team.
They wear the same flappy tights with like the little flaps.
And they're both in really good shape.
Yeah.
Johnny B. Bad's got the tan of an African American. So, just
I'm
keep
pretty sure
that
my
in mind.
grandma
You're
was
not
that.
wrong.
My grandma was that tan at one point, but
It makes your skin a little leathery.
oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a long entrance. They actually showed
like
him
it.
doing both Bad Blasters.
Well, they probably have the time to kill. We only got the 6 matches.
That's true. That is a good point.
You think Hogan's in the truck saying, "Brother, keep the camera on the entrances, bro. We need to see him pose down on both corners, brother."
Yeah.
So he's not wearing his powdered wig he wore at Clash of the Champions, Lord Steven Regal, that is.
Yeah, Hogan said, "Brother, do not go out there with that on."
Well, they just showed it in his Tron, like the little way. I'd never seen it before, so I just thought it was so funny and ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Once again, Johnny B. Bad opening up a WCW pay-per-view.
He's over. Johnny B. Bad's over.
Is that? Let's see. Is that? No, he didn't. Did he? He didn't open up Super Brawl, did he? I don't think he did. No, he didn't.
I'm
So
not
he's
sure I
done
saw
at
Super
least-
Brawl.
He did Spring Stampede, so this is his third straight that he's opened up.
You know who's a great WCW opener? Eric Watts.
Get the hell out of here. That guy is so bad.
He fucking sucks, dude.
Dude, it's funny. So I've been on like an early WCW, like early 90s WCW like kick lately to review because they're just quick, easy shows. And I think it was like Worldwide or something. And they had an Eric Watts highlight video.
Mhm.
And he was a starting quarterback for Louisville.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right. So they're presenting it like he's like a Heisman guy or whatever.
Yeah.
I go and I'm like, I'm gonna look up this motherfucker's stats. He was horrible.
They do that shit every time.
He was really not good. Like with Lex
Every
Luger, he's
time.
like, oh, I'm an NFL superstar, and he's like, you never
Yes.
technically played in a game. Like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
That's
Why
funny.
do they do that shit?
Because you gotta hype up their guys. Nick Patrick is looking weird with a shaved head. Currently-
Speaking of weird people with hair, I am watching again World Class Championship Wrestling from 1982. First episode, Big Daddy Bundy comes out.
What?
This motherfucker is in full jeans, a tank top, and a full head of hair.
That's
Big
insane.
Daddy Bundy. Yeah. Who the fuck? He looked better than King Kong Bundy, I'll tell you that. But it was
That's
real
crazy.
weird. Yeah, it was weird. So, it's a little gem there for you.
When was the peak of World Class?
I would say 83, 84. 84. 84 was like Freebirds Von Erichs. That was the hottest time they had.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because really by 86, they're on the down slope, and by 88, they should be closed, and they're not. So really, I'd say 84 is like prime popular.
Gotcha.
So that's been my little pet project on the side.
Yeah, I don't know if I've watched wrestling that early, to be honest with you. Like, that's some really
That
shit.
stuff is, at least like WWF, that's rough.
Yeah, and like I said, I really don't go out of my way to watch shit like that. But for 1982, dude, the first episode of me watching, it really was not bad.
How long are they?
I think 44 minutes.
Oh,
That's an hour show.
Yeah, so there's like 3 matches. Great Kabuki was on.
Oh,
The Von Erichs were on, Kevin and Kerry. So there's like, that's why I'm watching it. There's just so much talent that goes through.
Right.
Flair goes through it. Funk goes through it. You know, all these guys.
crowd is going nuts.
Yeah, they're definitely responding. Because I think, again, Johnny's over as babyface. But they are wrestling in his confetti.
Oh, yeah.
The ring is covered.
Shit. Yeah.
Like, usually they sweep it up or something, but that is...
They might have at the Clash, too. Because for some reason, I think I must have missed him doing the Bad Blaster or whatever they call it. And, like, I was like, wait, why is there confetti everywhere? And I was like, oh, wait a second. So, yeah, I think it was very similar at that.
It's not usually like that, though. I wonder if he pre-fired it a little bit.
He might have not have pointed it outward enough.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You know, he might have gone, like, up instead of out. And
right.
It all fell in the ring.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like that's what it is.
I find myself more interested in looking at Linda in the front row to see her reaction to all this.
Right on hard cam.
Now
it's
you
definitely
pointed her
Brooke
out.
right next to her.
Yeah.
It's been a basic start here. Anytime Johnny does anything, Regal goes to the corner and makes it phase.
Yeah.
Like he's disgusted and confused.
I do think Mark Marrow is a little underrated as far as a performer.
I would say so.
I agree. I do.
I also think his star power is a little underrated too. Because, like, dude's over.
He absolutely is. And I think with WCW, though, they didn't elevate him ever.
No.
So, like, for the duration of this, he's always, like, opening the shows.
Yes. Which I think is kind of a misstep.
100%.
Well, at the same time, I agree with they're not elevating him, but in some cases, opening the show is a good thing. He's starting it off hot. He's the one getting the crowd ready to go.
Yeah.
So that can be seen both ways.
Sure. And I think, too, though, like, because he leaves WCW,
forearms.
I want to say, like, November of 95 or whatever. December, maybe. And, if he doesn't do that, I think he ends up maybe not in the same caliber of in-ring skill, but in the same, bunch of, like, Benoit and Guerrero and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where they have the best matches, but they don't ever really get a shot.
Do anything, yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Well,
yeah.
And it's the WCW philosophy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We'll just keep them in the beginning of the shows. People are still popping for them. It's still hot. Leave it how it is.
Which is crazy because, like, in 1991, Johnny B. Bad's not good.
No.
He just isn't.
No.
And then I don't know what clicks for him, but probably, like, towards the end of 93 and definitely here in 94, like, he's figured it out.
I was going to say, I don't even really like him. Yeah, and I was gonna say I don't even really like him 92 and really a lot of 93. I'm kind of like, no, no
Well,
thanks.
he's too flamboyant.
Way too. It's like it's almost like they're doing it just to do it to push it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the vibe I was getting from it. So,
To where
like, on
this
some
is
level,
like
he's not like Gold Dust, but it's like kind of like Gold Dust.
kind of, yeah. It's like the lipstick and the eyeliner. It's I don't know. It's like too much to where they've kind of toned it back a little bit, but he's still got like the flashy gear and the nice hair and shit. And it's like, oh,
Well,
okay.
they've toned back that type of direction.
Absolutely.
Because now it's
Yeah.
like he's just flashy attire, but he's also like doing flashy moves and he's doing things to really excite the crowd.
Yeah.
His gear is substantially better.
Yes. Regal on a little stretch here. Let's be fair though, Mark Mero doesn't know how to do any of that.
No, he didn't.
Regal's like, take my arm, twist it behind my back.
Wrench it a little bit.
This has been a solid match.
I mean, it's been pretty slow. It's just basic stuff on the mat, really. And then Regal stalls. So
Regal is but he's getting heat for doing it though, so it's working.
no, he actually is.
I like how tall Regal's tights are. They're pulled up wicked far.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Nice uppercut.
Dude, some of those
Yeah,
forearms he was
yeah.
hitting earlier were fucking brutal.
Yeah, he's hitting some good stiff ones.
Another twist to the arm here. Regal going back to the forearms.
Is that Hank Aaron in Inoki in the front row?
I haven't seen yet.
Behind, so like the right turnbuckle when it's on the hard cam. Like he just did the drop.
Oh my
kick.
god.
I think that's Inoki and Hank Aaron.
It does look like Inoki over there.
Yeah.
I don't know who Hank Aaron is, to be honest with you, but that does look like Inoki.
I haven't seen him yet.
I'm pretty sure that is. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. There's like a whole bunch of people wearing suits. Like
A ton of them.
at least 5. That's so bizarre. Flair's going over in the main event. I know it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well, who do you guys think is going to win this one?
Regal.
Yeah, I think it's early for Johnny to give him the TV title. I think the TV title is a good spot for him, but I don't think I'd do it here. Who the fuck is that?
It makes sense. It's Chris Lemon, co-star of Thunder in Paradise.
Oh,
Right next to
God.
That's funny. I was wondering who it was, too.
Yeah, they're basically telling you Hogan's winning the match.
That's ridiculous. I'm still waiting to see Inoki.
Whoa. Regal just did a high kick. I can't remember if he just did that.
It's like a Booker T kick.
Yeah, it was.
Austin, I can't believe you can't see Inoki.
Well, usually you can see his chin from anywhere.
He's going. All right, they're in the corner. He's right there, bottom right. Inoki, right next to the black guy.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
him.
Hank Aaron.
Yeah, that's him.
It's got to be him.
It's definitely him. I would not be surprised if they don't show him on the screen.
They will at some point.
Yeah,
they'll show all of them.
Right.
Johnny with the head scissors and now a hip toss. He is sweating profusely.
Oh yeah, he's blowing up, brother.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should maximize my screen here.
Nice backdrop.
Oh, but then it doesn't show.
Up. Oh, he knocked him out with the kiss that don't miss, which is a left-hand punch. Oh, geez.
What the hell?
He just took out Sir William and Lord Steven Regal with a freaking cross body over the top of the floor.
Camera wasn't even on him. He just comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of fun sometimes. You just don't expect that, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't hate that camera angle. Shocks you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get a sunset flip here. Nope.
Oh. Sir William was Kevin Regal hold the umbrella, but then the ref kicked it. A bunch of pinning stuff. Oh yeah.
Regal gets
Regal retains wicked. He was pinning him down wicked good there.
Yeah.
Crowd's pissed, booing.
So is Mero. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, please pull him in the ring. Yes. Wait, get the camera back on it. Get the camera in there.
They're showing both. I'm okay with that.
Don't do this to Bill Dundee. What are you doing?
Yes. That's awesome.
Not the hat.
Put the hat on.
Don't.
Put the hat on. Fuck. He crushed the derby hat. You gonna throw it in the crowd?
I love it when they.
Who knows? The cameraman doesn't ever go to the right shot.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. We're never gonna know.
That wasn't a bad start and finish.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That just means that this is going to definitely continue.
I'd give it a 2.5.
Yeah, that was not bad. Oh, he had a handful of tights, too. You didn't see that.
Oh.
That's good.
Although, does holding the tights in that position actually help him?
Probably not, but in wrestling it does.
Do you see those graphics, dude?
Dallas, it's like the old question: when somebody hits a drop kick, but then if they miss it, how does it hurt them?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
wait a second. Why is Hogan in the crowd? Why is Hogan there?
Look at that guy.
Oh my! Wait, why is that dude? He looks exactly like Hogan in '94.
Is that Inoki standing behind them now?
Yes, it is. That is 110%.
Look at him. He's shining on camera. Hello.
He's doing the Jimmy Hart. He knows where the camera is. Talking about the Tonight Show, Kathy Lee, Hogan's just everywhere, brother.
Yeah. I wonder if we're going to see I don't know if you guys know who I'm referencing, but there's always like a woman in the crowd that has a tie-dyed shirt. She's always in the Florida crowds every single time.
Oh, I don't know.
And she is a big Hogan fan.
I'm
assuming
Hogan.
It's a woman. I could be wrong.
Guys, the guy who was Hogan, the security guy, just came over and was like, "You need to go sit down."
Of course.
Here we go. Mean Gene's in the ring. They have a plaque. They're introducing Japan's premier superstar, one of the greatest of all time.
Who the hell's the lady next to him?
Just
Here he is.
Antonio Inoki.
He's the equivalent of a senator.
Yeah, he was in the
Antonio Inoki.
Japanese Congress, maybe?
He was in the government, yeah.
Masasaito.
Having Inoki here is a huge rub for WCW. That's like a big deal.
They're just giving him a plaque?
Well, let's see what it is.
They flew him out here. I mean,
in recognition of his tremendous contributions to the sport of professional wrestling.
Is this like a Hall of Fame gimmick or what?
No.
They're just being like, you did a lot of great things for wrestling. Here's a plaque. Thanks for being at our show.
Here's some flowers that are going to die by the time you get to the airport.
And then I'm assuming. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait.
Regal is coming back in the ring.
What the fuck?
Covered in confetti.
Let me tell you something here. This piece of garbage. Well, he's pointing them out. Oh, boy. I heard something about House of Lords.
Yeah, he's beating everybody that's been in his way. And now he doesn't get a plaque, but this guy does.
Yep.
Telling me he's calling out Antonio Inoki.
It sure sounds like he's going to.
Are you fucking kidding me? This piece of garbage here doesn't even drink the right kind of tea. Antonio Inoki's like, I don't know what you're saying to me.
Saying he's superior to him.
Who's the guy? What did he say?
What was that? He was saying that it's too bloody bad that he's retired because he basically beat him right now.
Look at Inoki. Are you fucking kidding me?
He just took the jacket off.
Are
Here
you
we
for
go.
real?
Oh, Regal's done. He's out.
I like how Inoki just wouldn't sell for people. He's like, no, I'm beating you. You're not going to beat me out. What
The crowd's
hell?
yeah. Oh my god, a guy in the crowd just hit him. Hit Regal, sorry.
Wait, I thought Inoki was following him. He was just taunting and then leaving.
Yeah.
Here's fucking Jesse Shithair Ventura.
Tony goes, Jesse, turn around, you're on camera.
Tony gets pissed when people have their back to the camera.
He really does. I saw something on Twitter, I think, of like some guy having his back to the camera, and he's like, well, here's this guy. He has his back to the camera. Can't help him with that.
Dude, yeah, he says shit all the time. He gets mad.
Yeah.
Well, did you know that Tony's chair has to be taller than Bobby Heenan's?
Of course. Of course it does. Absolutely.
Bob, that's a joke on this podcast.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah. I have to listen more to his podcast, because when I listened to that with you,
Dude.
Dallas, that was so funny.
Dude, we were laughing so hard on the plane down to Orlando. People probably thought we were nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got
Speaking of
Vader.
nuts. Speaking of fucking nuts, here comes Vader.
The
Vader
main
with Harley
event's the
Race.
last pay-per-view, and now he's going on second.
He's fucking jobbing out.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't like Vader.
Really?
Yeah, that's come on, Bob. You knew that.
I've said it every time we see him. And I understand why people like him. I get maybe he's just not for me. Maybe I just haven't seen a good ass kicking from him. I don't know.
No, you know what? You know what you need? You need guys who do pointless dives to the floor.
Oh my god.
Who don't know, who fucking no-sell everything.
Oh my god. This dude.
You know what?
No.
Harry, you know what's going to change your opinion on Vader? He actually wrestled in TNA before. Oh my god, he's the greatest.
No, that does not change my opinion. I still won't like him.
All right.
I don't know. I'm hot and cold on Vader, to be honest. There's times where I'm like, fuck yeah, Vader. And then there's times where I'm like, no Vader, please.
Oh no.
My limit for Vader is like 97. Anything
Hold
after
on.
97.
The Guardian Angel.
He's got a beret on his head.
Yeah. Aren't
Vader's
this
gonna
like
lose.
a group of like law enforcement or something? This is like a real thing.
Well, isn't the Guardian Angels like they go around to protect kids? Like, isn't that their thing?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's like he's the law.
Well, yeah. He's still gonna get in trouble for this. They thought this would. Oh, okay. Well, he won't be
was-
Big Boss, but Guardian Angel.
Wasn't he endorsed though, like on that Clash by the Guardian Angels?
I don't know.
So they did do a video package, which that may have happened in it.
Yeah, I think that's what.
But like I was hating it so much, I was like, I think I checked out from the video because I was like, what is happening? But that makes sense.
He just decked Harley Race and then tossed him to the floor
Yeah.
to start the match. Just
And now Vader's beating his ass.
They had a good match at Spring Stampede, I thought.
A surprisingly good one, actually.
These two did?
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck was that? Vader just did a spinning sidekick. Are you
He's
fucking
been watching
kidding me?
Mabel.
Dude, I like him. He's doing jumpy moves.
Who gave this dude Rey Mysterio moves?
Oh,
They switched his moveset.
Who changed his move template?
that was a nice back suplex little thing there by Angel.
Oh man.
There's some definite like crowd interest in this. No doubt about it.
He just ripped Vader's mask off and threw it at Harley Race.
Holy fuck! I love this match, dude.
He's holding it with one arm.
Wow.
He's making Vader look like a bitch.
He's
Oh
gonna
my
beat Vader.
God.
I said it already. He's gonna win.
What
This
in
is
the
awesome.
world? Oh boy.
The fans are
Look
going
at
nuts.
this. Yeah, see, there's Hank Aaron. Yeah, that was
And Kent Tony Onoki,
that.
Bill Shaw.
Mr. Bill Shaw.
No.
Yeah, do we hate Bill Shaw? I can't remember.
Not as much as Bill Watts.
Bill Shaw's all right. He's not horrible.
He ain't great. Dude, I love that he just ripped Vader's mask off and threw it right at Harley Race.
Who caught it?
Good thing. If it went in the crowd, it'd be gone.
Harley got punched again, dude.
He ducked Harley again.
Harley liked taking the bumps, though. He didn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I like Harley Race.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I was sitting in the front row and Vader was right in front of me, I'd be scared.
Well, yeah, because he'd probably hit you for real.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I actually saw or rewatched recently is when he's in Kuwait and like just fucking like pulls the guy's tie on the interview segment and then gets detained in Kuwait.
Oh my God. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, on the talk show.
Because the guy, he asks Undertaker, because Undertaker's in the interview too.
Yes.
Because they were like fighting. There was like a tour feud that they were doing. And he asked Undertaker something, and Undertaker kind of answers, but not really. These two are throwing live rounds here. And then Vader chimes in. He's like cuts the interview off totally and just stands up, throws the table, and grabs the guy by his tie and is like, listen, if we weren't on this show right now, it'd be me and you, buddy. And then he just sits back down and it's like, okay.
Well, because don't they ask him something about it being fake or something weird like that?
He makes like reference to it not being legit or something like that, or the finishes being fake or something like that. And Vader gets fucking pissed.
Oh, yeah.
The whole time, Undertaker's just sitting there, just watching.
Whoa!
Vader's in a sunset flip off the middle rope.
From the top. Yeah, what in the world is going on?
What is going on?
Well, you know what, Bob? This match might have just turned me into a Vader fan. I don't know.
Linda's cheering for a Guardian Angel here because it's probably the only wrestler she knows at this point that's come out. She's probably like, Boss Man, yeah, all right.
This is kind of how their match went before, and that's why me and Bob were fucking into it so much. Because, like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I don't know if Vader was doing spinning heel kicks and sunset flips off the middle rope, though. I mean, that's...
No, but it was like this, where it's like, holy fuck, what are these two doing?
Yeah, it was definitely hard hitting, for sure.
Do you guys remember when Vader's eyeball popped out of his head?
I've never watched that video just because I don't want to see that.
You don't see it.
You kind of see it from
it's bulging, but it doesn't pop out of its skull and hang by a fucking.
No, it's gross. I just think it's crazy that happened. That's all.
It's not like Sid's ankle just snapping in half.
Oh. No, it's not.
No.
Don't get me going.
I still love that Scott Steiner pulls on it and kicks him.
Yeah, he kicks him in the head.
He thinks it's a gimmick. It's like, fuck you, I'm not selling this.
Dude. Oh my God. My favorite part of that is on the pay-per-view, they don't actually catch it. They show the replay on Nitro, and that's where you get the good camera angle of it happening.
Yeah.
I love that it just looks like a rubber foot inside his boot, just hanging.
It's so gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Big fan. Vader's seemingly going to go to the top for a Vader assault here. Let's see if he actually hits it.
No, I'm going to say he does not. I feel he's going to get slammed.
Oh, Vader bomb.
Oh, yeah, it's a Vader bomb.
Bounce. Holy
He's crap. Really charging it up. Oh, fuck. If Vader loses this match, Inoki's not going to book him for New Japan anymore.
I feel like Vader's got to go over.
There's no way he does.
Harley Race is saying go to the top.
Go up there, Vader. Vader just seems like he doesn't care the last couple of times we've seen him.
The last time he did not care was the
And there it is, he hits it.
He hit it pretty good too.
Wow.
I'm actually pretty impressed with how close he was and how he hit that. That was really good.
I thought Angel was going to get up and slam him off or something.
Vader reminds me of Brock Lesnar in just veracity.
What the heck?
Harley Race.
Okay, well, Guardian Angel basically just no-sold that because he's up. He's up. He threw Harley Race off the top rope, tossed Vader off the top, and now threw Harley.
Oh my God!
That was rough.
Boy.
He
clipped
Harley
the
so
ring
hard.
steps.
Well, Harley couldn't properly throw himself out of the ring. He got thrown so hard.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't help that the ring steps are on that side, so he probably clipped his legs on that.
Yeah.
Might have a little bit, yeah.
What are we doing here? Are we doing? No, I don't see Harley around. No, okay. Vertical suplex back into the ring.
How did he not snap his ankles, dude?
I don't like the way that Guardian Angel bounces off the ropes.
Boss Man's very sloppy.
Oh my God.
He's got like a baton.
Yeah.
Oh, those are illegal.
An extendable baton. And he's still holding it. He's getting punched in the face. He drops it. His Guardian Angel, yep, he's picking it up.
Well, Boss Man knows how to use those.
Yeah, he sure does. Just ask Nails. Boss Man.
Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly, also known as Nails.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's his real name. That's his, like... name.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, why is he disqualified?
So the ref saw him pulling it in the hand, and Vader was in the corner like he was kind of hit. So
Vader just killed him with a clothesline, and then Boss Man stood right back up. Like, no,
yeah, he
bitch.
no-sold it.
Can these guys fight every pay-per-view, please?
That was a good match. Horrible finish.
That was a train wreck, and I loved it.
Yeah, that was annoying.
I wonder if these guys really have heat with each other, because they're not selling each other's moves at all.
No, they really weren't toward the end there.
That's awesome.
Well, I think Angel's the only person ever to no-sell the moonsault.
All right, so far so good. I mean, that was pretty fucking good.
I was into that.
Yeah, so, getting like weird feedback here on my microphone. Let's see what's going on. Oh well. Hogan guy is behind the commentators again.
Noticeably more subdued.
Oh yeah, not being a fucking maniac.
Hogan's still in the ground.
Yep.
I can't.
Oh, now he's doing it.
Oh, Mike Tenay. Whoa.
What the hell?
This is early for him.
Yeah, well, he makes his official pay-per-view debut in '95.
Oh wow!
Like as a broadcaster. That's interesting. I didn't know he was there that early.
I didn't either.
Oh.
We got a shot of the back where Terry Funk seemingly was heading into the arena. I like crazy 1994 Terry Funk, who's not supposed to be like threatening, but ends up being threatening because he's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is this going on? Oh, we're going to get a lengthy video package here, I guess. All right, so here's Bunkhouse Buck and Dustin Rhodes at Spring Stampede. I believe this is Spring Stampede. Yeah. Bunkhouse Buck pinned him. Terry Funk.
Bunkhouse Buck is, like I said, a dollar store version of Terry Funk.
Yeah. So it makes sense that they're going to probably team up here. So here's Funk's promo from Slamboree where he was cutting a promo on the Rhodes family, and he can beat on Dustin Rhodes. So there's the tie-in there.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and then we go to the bull rope match, whereas you'll remember Terry Funk snuck down under a towel.
Oh yeah,
hiding under a washcloth.
Yeah, and he decked Dustin Rhodes. The fans in Philadelphia were loving it. Because of course they would, because Terry Funk has worked for ECW, which is in Philadelphia. So obviously that kind of blew up in their face to get a heel response or anything. They're not going to show the botched spike pilot driver, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are. Okay.
Oh, why are they showing that?
What the fuck? Because Bunkhouse Buck couldn't hold him. Because he weighs 123 pounds. This is stupid. Look at the Colonel holding the fucking ref back.
Well, the referee's more or less holding back Parker. He's got his arms around his waist, and it was kind of weird. They're branding him. All right. Here's some footage from Saturday night where Dustin Rhodes is recruiting Arn Anderson to help him battle Terry Funk in a bunkhouse.
Yeah.
Do you like Arn's little spiked hair in the front?
Yeah, covering the enormous bald spot.
Holy fuck, that looks stupid. It's like the Tyson Kidd look.
So Arn said he'll let him know at the Clash, and then we'll see footage here from the Clash where Arn pretty much tells Dustin that he will be in his corner.
And he said he's going to be the old Arn Anderson, just so you know. The not politically correct one.
Right.
Oh.
That's probably important to note. That might be worthwhile to find out. So that's the match. I'm assuming that's coming up next is Dustin Rhodes and Arn Anderson taking on Terry Funk and Bunkhouse Buck. Of course, the Rhodes family and the Anderson family never really has ever gone along.
No.
Unless you're watching AEW in 2020. But, who knows? Maybe that will change too.
That makes
So,
sense.
Different time.
Right. People change. What the hell
Are we
is
showing a dark match? Two matches.
I've never seen this
Holly
before in my
McShane.
life.
Ron and Ron Radio Network. I'm glad this is not. Well, you can tell. Oh, Jimmy Hart's the referee in whatever they're showing right now. It says earlier in the evening. Yeah.
Oh,
What the fuck? This is horrible.
This is ridiculous.
If I was a Noki,
Okay.
dude, I'd be like, nah.
That was
I'm
a
leaving.
fast count if I ever saw one.
It was Jimmy Hart. She beat
The
the Sassy
Sassy
Boys.
Oh my god.
It was a handicap match.
Ugh.
Well, the Sassy Boys kind of have a similar look to the Nasty Boys in terms of the sprayed paint stuff.
I think that was the idea there, Bob.
So they're from a radio show, which Jimmy Hart is apparently famous for bringing in radio show hosts onto pay-per-views, like
Very much
Mad
so.
Cow.
Yeah. Yeah, Man Cow was there a couple of times, I think.
He is more times than I can remember, and he fought Jimmy Hart more times than I can remember. So,
Oh my
Yeah.
and that was just a couple months I watched.
Right.
Oh
Right, there you
yes.
go.
This is the team right here.
Terry Funk and Bunkhouse Buck with Colonel Parker and Meng.
This is
Meng.
awesome.
Wait, look at Meng. Holy crap!
From Bucksnort, Tennessee. This is good shit, dude. If I was playing like a WCW 94 video game, this is the tag team I'm picking. The crowd fucking hates him, too. Wait, why is Meng with them?
He's like the security for Parker.
Oh.
That's funny.
And I honestly I don't think Meng wrestles until 95.
Wow.
They hold off on that for a long, long time.
Well, I was supposed to meet Meng, but then he pulled out of the show that I was going
Yeah,
to.
that was a bummer.
But whatever.
Interesting they're coming out to Arn Anderson's theme music.
He's the star, dude.
Yeah, but I feel like it would have been Dustin. You call me the natural.
Natural.
Something. Yeah.
Natural as can be. Dustin's sequined chaps and jacket are absolutely gross. Like, I do not like that at all.
Yeah. Yep. I don't like Dustin Rhodes. I know that surprised you guys last time I said it, but I do not connect with Dustin Rhodes.
I thought that was a joke.
No. No.
Like, do you mean at all or like now?
I would say kind of at all. To be honest.
What?
Yeah.
I way disagree with that.
Yeah, I can't agree with that at all. I'm a surprisingly pretty good in the Dustin Rhodes corner for that.
Yeah, I would say I am.
I don't know what it is.
Well, at one point in time, Dustin Rhodes was following me on Twitter for no reason.
I thought you like showed him his
No.
book or something.
Oh, you know what? That happened around the same time, actually. Yes, I forgot about that. Okay, so he followed me because I bought his book, and I still have not read it. But regardless, but yeah, but then he started unfollowing all the people he followed, so it wasn't fun anymore.
Well, yeah, I remember. I believe I have his book, and I read it. A few chapters of it. And one of the more memorable things that he notes was that during his TNA run, he was staying in a person's garage, and all he did was drugs.
Well, it was a pretty bad time for him. So
yeah,
is that the Black Rain?
Black Rain, yeah, sure is.
God.
2007.
Yikes!
Not a good time for good old Dustin Rhodes.
Here
You know
comes
how I know it's
Funk getting
2007.
tagged in.
Justin,
I'd be all for a Dustin Rhodes Terry Funk singles match.
Yeah.
It could be good. He's going after Terry with the right hands right now. Oh, turn him around.
That was funny. I like that.
Oh, don't hit Meng.
Meng
Wow,
looks like a badass like that.
He is, man.
Holy shit, that's a good look for him. The suit with the glasses?
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Funk back in the ring here after doing a little stalling on the outside. How much of Arn Anderson do you think we're really going to see?
I'm going to say this is primarily Dustin.
Yeah.
Getting his ass.
70-30.
Probably.
I don't think we'll see him that much.
Really?
Yeah, I think we'll get 30. I think we'll get 30.
And by 30, it's going to be mostly the end of the match, I think.
Yeah. The hot tag, the DDT, the pin. There you go.
I mean, yeah.
Dustin
Terry Funk's one of the nicest dudes I think I ever met.
Yeah, he was awesome. And you know what? When we met him, Austin, I don't even know if I really knew much about him. Like, I could appreciate him as much as I should have.
Yeah,
Right.
That's probably fair.
I just knew he was Terry Funk, and he's like nuts. That was about all I knew. I feel like
Dustin just tossed both those guys over the top to the floor.
Yeah, early advantage here for the faces. Yeah, when I met Terry, I think he like wanted me to hang out. He like was talking my ear off.
yeah, we sat down at the table with him for the pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
See, I don't like Terry Funk as a human.
What?
Large? Yeah. Well, he's a liar.
What?
He's a liar. He has retired 77 times.
It's wrestling.
And you know what? When you retire, you're supposed to hang him up and never wrestle again. So,
You mean like every other wrestler who retires?
Yeah. Like Shawn Michaels. I don't like Shawn Michaels anymore.
Oh my god.
He retired, but he wrestled a match in Saudi Arabia. And then
Well,
really,
listen.
if you do that for Saudi, you're dead to me. Like not happening.
Well, listen. So the euphemism of I'm hanging up the boots. Well, Terry Funk's got more than one pair of boots.
Oh, so he retired those boots.
Right. So I think just people were misunderstanding. Oh, I'm hanging the boots up tonight. Like, yeah, but like I
That's a
have
good-
another
I like
pair of
that, yeah.
boots.
That makes sense. I haven't seen him wear the same pair of boots twice.
Exactly.
Terry Funk, he hangs up the boots. He doesn't wrestle for 3 weeks because that was the link for the shipping from High Spots for his new boots.
For my spots.
He didn't get it for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's it. Oh man.
Oh, Terry
If you
just
wear high
headbutted
spots
Dustin.
boots, fuck you.
Hey, they might not be too bad. I don't know. I'm not a wrestler.
I don't wear their gear. Every single independent wrestler in their shoots have said that they wear their shit though.
Well, I think a lot do. If it's not that shiny pleather shit, then I'm fine with it, honestly.
Yeah, I wear their gear. No shit, you motherfucker. Oh, God damn it.
Listen, you're not supposed to pop for a simple comment like that.
Oh, I did.
Man.
Okay, so Punk's just
Dustin
beating Dustin's ass outside the ring.
Yeah, Dustin missed a cross body, and he proceeded to fly through the ropes, landed on all 3 steps, and is now on the floor getting beaten up by Terry.
All 3 steps. Oh, man.
Come
I
on,
wonder
Terry.
if it throws him off that the ring steps are like in the middle of the ring.
It's a weird placement for that.
Yeah.
I missed the stage part.
Yeah, the ramp.
Yeah.
The ramp.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, actually.
I bet you it's another thing that Hogan didn't like. They probably got rid of the ramp.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Because they've had it at like every other show.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not working for me, brother.
Yeah. I don't
Hogan's
like
in the truck
side, brother.
I'm telling you.
What are the chances are that Linda had an affair with Hogan's co-star for Thunder in Paradise?
High.
Yeah, like what are the chances are that Nick Bollea is not actually Hulk's son?
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, Warrior said in like one of his shoots that he'd like pimp Linda out and like have her like sleep with boys in the back.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Warrior said a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he did.
His shoot videos that he was doing for a while were like insane.
Look at Funk selling it, pulling Bunkhouse Buck's hand. This is my team, dude. I'm telling you.
I like that Bunkhouse Buck wears like long underwear as a shirt. Like that's a shirt. It's like what your dad wears when he goes outside to do work.
It's a long johns.
Yeah.
You know he's got the pants version underneath his jeans.
Holy fuck. That's absolutely what it is, dude.
With those little dirty like leather gloves. Like, dude, it's perfect.
I'm gonna piss my pants. It's absolutely long johns for sure. That's exactly what the fuck it is.
He's holding up for a pile driver, and he hits it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dustin is dead. Arn has not been... Oh, he just finally stepped foot in the ring to break up the pin.
Wow, that was good. Funk is like dead. Look at him.
What the heck?
Oh, get the hot tag, Funk. Oh my God, he's flopping
up
like a fish.
You got it. Holy crap.
Hot tag Bunkhouse Buck. All right. He's going to take the belt off and whip him with it. You already know. Oh my God. He's got like weirdly long legs. You notice that?
Yeah, he does.
He's like Stacy Keibler.
Or like the DDP body, like a short torso with long legs.
Yes. Oh, he does have a DDP body.
Weird. It is pretty packed, that's for sure.
What's your time cue?
Oh yeah,
I was experiencing some buffering.
Yeah, we haven't had one of those in a minute. We are at 56 minutes, 15, 16, 17, 18 seconds.
All right, better question. What is on your screen right now?
We're getting double team. Terry and Bunk dropping strikes on Dustin here in the corner. Arn runs in. Again, Bob, that's 56, 33, 34, 35. They are just double teaming the fuck out of him.
Yeah, but Dustin's fighting back. You know we're about to get a major hot tag. Crowd's going to go insane when Arn Anderson gets tagged.
My favorite Dustin is 7.
Oh my God.
When he's like the child molester guy
Yeah.
God.
for 1 week.
Horrible.
And then he cuts the shoot promo and he's like, Vince Russo wanted me to dress up like this.
What is he doing? Just make the tag to Arn already.
Well, yeah, what the heck?
Backdrop the funk.
All right, I guess I'm back with you guys after my little buffering.
Cool.
There. So good to know.
Welcome back, Bob.
Thanks.
Backtop to Bunk took that horrible. He didn't even get up for the backdrop.
Yeah, he did not.
What the hell is going on?
Arn is sweating a lot, and he has done nothing. Unless that's baby oil, but I don't know.
He's nervous.
Typical Horseman fashion, you know?
Nice clothesline on Buck there over the tops of the floor. Another clothesline on Funk. Not as good, but it will do. No.
What the hell is going on?
It's a handicap match when it shouldn't be a handicap match.
Right.
Like Arn is just hanging out on the apron.
Oh, I was hoping Bunk would pin Funk.
Oh, there goes Parker. He just got decked.
All the managers are taking big bumps tonight.
Hey, finally.
Crowd is hot.
Arn, he's fired up. He's checking
Whoa!
on Dustin. Oh, God. DDT.
What?
By Arn Anderson.
Wait a second. What?
Dustin's not the legal man.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so that should not count.
Look at him taunting like he won the match.
He's taunting like it's the Four Horsemen.
Wait a second. I legit did not expect that to happen.
So Arn Anderson DDTs Dustin Rhodes immediately and gets Funk pulled over for the pin. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're holding down Dustin. Well, I told you, you'd never trust a freaking Anderson. Oh, he's trying to break his arm? Jeez.
That's random.
Why? Oh, the ref's holding Colonel Parker back.
Again.
And Meng is just in the ring for no reason. He's literally just standing in the ring.
Yeah, he's just like moping around like, okay, dude, like I don't care.
He hasn't kicked them or anything. He's just standing there.
Just standing. I think he's just legitimate security.
He's pretending to try to get the referee off of Colonel Parker, who's saying, it's fine. It's okay. And now we got more refs and officials coming out to try to break this up. Meng is now holding them back, so he's doing something.
Greg Gagne? Oh, that is Greg Gagne.
What the hell is going
I know
on
they
here?
said that. Oh.
All right, so it looks like they're
Never
done
trust an
kicking him.
Anderson. All right, so how do we feel about that little turn by Arn Anderson?
That was good.
Well, I didn't expect it.
Dropped him immediately.
Don't plan to the fans erupt. Look at that. Everybody's standing up like, yeah.
My favorite part of this, I like that he gets the tag in, crowd goes nuts, and then he's over on the rope like hyping himself up. Yeah, and then he goes over and he DDTs Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good shit. They should get Ole Anderson out there, or Gene Anderson.
Okay, so that was our third match. We are halfway through the show, and we have an hour and 43 minutes left.
Good Lord.
That's a lot.
Oh, my God.
That is a lot.
Wait a minute. We have how much time left?
Well, we're time check hour, 1 minute, 11 seconds, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And the show's 2 hours, 43 minutes, and 42 seconds.
Oh, my God. We only have 3 matches left.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I need a drink for that one.
If you don't like the team of Terry Funk and Bunkhouse Buck, fuck you, motherfucker.
I can definitely get behind it.
It makes
More so because of Terry.
Bunk seem... Well, yeah, of course, because of Terry.
Who's Mean Gene trying to talk to here? Arn Anderson?
Yep. Oh, well, okay, maybe not.
No.
Imagine having one of those Bash at the Beach banners. That'd be awesome.
That'd be insane.
Hank
So
Aaron.
Tony and Heenan are talking to someone I don't know.
Hank Aaron. At this point in time, he's the all-time home run leader. That is until Barry Bonds decided to take steroids and have his head shrink. And then he proceeded to break that record. Although, again, he used steroids. So I don't know if it's really kind of officially seen as being the case. But
Bob, you don't know that, Bob.
Yeah.
Look it up right now. Look up.
Do you even sport?
Yeah, I do. Look it up right now. All right. You look at Barry Bonds when he's with the Pittsburgh Pirates. His head is normal. You look at Barry Bonds when he's with the San Francisco Giants. It has shrunk and gotten wider. I don't know how it happened. It did.
That's what happened to Triple H's head.
That is true. You're actually very right about that. They're promoting now the next pay-per-view, which is going to be Fall Brawl.
War Games.
On Sunday, September 18th. Yep. As Dallas mentioned,
War
that
Games.
will feature War Games. Now, we watched the 93 War Games, and let me tell you, that sucked.
Yeah, not good.
Not a very good match. Or
I
show.
still wish Bob would have let us watch Lethal Lottery.
Nope. Not gonna waste my time with that.
So
Lethal Lottery, no.
Battle Bowl, dude.
No. Nope.
Yeah, he didn't let us watch that.
And this is a guy that's a completist. I was not about to sit down and watch that. Not happening.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Kind of like how we got hoodwinked and bamboozled into watching the Battle Royal at Albert Hall.
Yeah.
Guys. I will always mention that. That was a freaking awful show too.
Really sad I missed it then.
Yeah.
You should feel blessed.
I think my only question is coming into the show at this point is where the fuck is Charlie Norris?
Oh, I think he's long gone.
That's
Unfortunately.
Okay, so Mean Gene is interviewing Ric Flair with sensuous Sherry backstage. He's got a fantastic purple robe on.
I love it. That's my favorite one. I love the purple for Flair.
And I'm telling you right now, if I could have any manager, past or present, Sensational Sherry.
You really can't go wrong with Sherry, I don't think.
Like 100%, that's who I'd pick.
I would go with Bobby Heenan, as I've said before.
Well, of course you would.
Two managers I would never go for would be Harvey Whippleman and Teddy Long.
No.
Yeah, they're just the glorified jobbers. I'm surprised. I'm so surprised you wouldn't say Kim Chi, Austin, since you have a raging boner for that.
Dude, there's a good chance. There's a good chance that would be like runner-up.
Yeah.
If I was like a masked gimmick, I'd want Sonny Ono as like my manager. Because I feel like he was annoying. So yeah, I want him.
Flair's he's saying that he's the greatest, and tonight the immortal one will become history.
Why is Flair like dancing in place?
Because he's excited.
Fun, man. I'm liking this pairing a lot though, Flair and Sherry.
I was thinking the same thing. When she turned at Clash, I was really excited.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta have her be a heel. What the fuck?
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Sherry, I was watching some primetime wrestling the other day from like 92 for WWF. And, at the time she was with Ted DiBiase, right? And then she comes out and she's got all the money, like the money gear or whatever. And then she's talking to Paul Bearer on the funeral parlor of all the shows to pick. And she's like, Teddy is so supportive, but I'm in love with Shawn Michaels. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, that is such a weird way to announce, like, you're done with Ted and like you're in love with Shawn Michaels. And that Ted's supportive of it. Like, what? That makes no sense.
Here we go here. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with his torch ablaze.
And dragon wings.
Mm-hmm. No headband, though.
No.
So that's a little weird.
His hair's a little shorter than I've seen him before, too.
His wife probably made him cut it.
Fun fact about this. This might be the only time in WCW, at least, that Ricky Steamboat is on the same card as Hulk Hogan. I might be wrong.
Wow.
I might be wrong on that, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
weird.
I don't think he's at because they have another Clash of the Champions in August. And I'm not sure if Steamboat is on that. Because I don't remember who wins this match, so I don't know.
Heenan says that Steamboat is a human Beck, like a lighter.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what he said.
Oh, well.
And his opponent, the United States champion, stunning Steve Austin.
Dude, if you don't like this version of Steve Austin, I can't help you.
Well, he's got his tights say Dragon Slayer.
I guarantee you it's in white block letters on black trunks.
It sure is.
Okay, so I did, in fact, lie. Steamboat does appear at the August Clash of the Champions. But so that, I lied. Just ignore what I had said. Thank you.
Fuck yeah to Stunning Steve, dude.
I like Stunning Steve.
Yeah, fuck yeah to that.
So today I posted something on the IcoPod Facebook page about, was there a vibe that changed in WCW with Bash at the Beach? And our good friend Ian Matthews commented on it just a few minutes ago. And he said, I wasn't watching WCW at this time, but from what I saw on the Aftermags, it seemed like a watered down version of what had been. Plus, with all of the 80s WWF cast-offs, I think that the product suffered, even if the talent pool didn't. If only we knew the reason why bosses allowed such significant changes to be made at the expense of the NWA WCW legacy, brother.
All fair points, I would say.
I think it gets drastically worse a few months down the line here.
Well, yeah, but you can definitely tell even this pay-per-view compared to last. I mean,
this has been way
major
better
changes.
than Slamboree.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think it really takes a nosedive in 95. And we'll notice that with the first show.
Oh, yeah.
First
No
pay-per-view.
doubt about it.
Oh.
Austin gets flung into the corner post wicked hard.
These guys have had so many matches together.
I know. Yeah. Well, I was just trying to think, other than Steamboat, who significantly Steve Austin feuded with in WCW at this time, and I really can't think of many people, if any.
Dustin Rhodes. He had a lot of matches with Dustin. There was the feud with Flair and Anderson when they were the Hollywood Blondes.
Oh yeah, I guess.
But for all intents and purposes, the main
run,
one was Ricky.
Yeah, single run post Blondes. Ricky Steamboat's the guy who comes to mind.
He had a little bit of a run with Pillman.
Well,
there wasn't a pay-per-view blow-off for that, but
right.
They definitely, yeah. No, but you're right. Yeah, it's majority of it is with Steamboat. Oh my God, I thought he was gonna blow out his knee.
I'd even argue to say that Steamboat helped make Steve Austin.
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay, so Austin's hung up on the ropes. And
Steamboat
just beating the crap out of him. Ref's like, no.
How he didn't just blow his knees out, I'll never know.
Yeah, on that dropkick when he went backwards, I thought for sure he was about to destroy his freaking knee. Oh, I like his tights there. Dragon Slayer. That's cool.
Yeah, Dallas had noted it when he was coming out. He saw him.
Oh. I don't pay attention to Dallas. I sometimes just mute him.
Well, because remember, last pay-per-view, I think, what did he have? The Champ or something like that?
US champ.
Yeah. Here we go. Multiple Irish whip reversals there.
This is usually the case with these guys. They'll do a slow. Well, I wouldn't say this has been a slow start, but Ricky likes to do arm work
Yeah, it's more
A lot.
methodical for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, if we have still like an hour and a half of this show and we have 3 matches left, we're looking at what, at least 15, 20 minutes of this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Austin's claiming a knee injury.
I think these two work together so well because I think Steamboat's so like scientific and methodical, where Steve Austin's a little wild with his shit. So it's like they're able to speed it up and slow it down so easily because that's what their styles are.
Yeah. You know, when we went to ECW Arena and you had mentioned Ricky Steamboat about his matches with Rick Rude and how he was surprised, like somebody mentioned it. I bet you not a lot of people mentioned to Steve Austin, hey man, really enjoyed your Ricky Steamboat matches.
Yeah.
I bet you it's always like The Rock or, you know, Triple H or whatever. Undertaker, Shawn, Brett, obviously.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't get any love for the Steamboat.
Well, and it's funny too because those might be arguably some of his best straight up wrestling matches.
100%. This Stone Cold stuff is all gimmick, really.
It's all gimmick, yeah. It's
all he does is
it's brawling. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot I had said that to Steamboat and how surprised he was to hear, which is weird because, like, how do you not mention Steamboat Rude?
Yeah.
Like,
right?
Yeah. Those matches are wicked good.
Steamboat just chopping, stunning Steve on ringside. Now he's running away. That's smart. Just run away.
Picking it up again.
Yeah.
On the ropes here.
Oof.
And we slow it down with a sleeper hold.
Well, Steamboat like tried to jump on his back, but didn't quite get it because Steve was going so fast.
Yeah, the crowd's actually popping for it though. So.
I really like how Steve Austin's little hair bounces around.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bobbing around.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a fan. How about the recent layoffs, boys? Where are we at on that?
It certainly did not need to happen.
No.
If their whole thing is about profit or whatever, does not need to happen.
No.
It's a cop out. It happens every year, though, to be fair.
Well, so that's the thing. They do, and it's basically their spring cleaning time. I think it just came at a really, really poor time in poor taste because if they're deemed an essential business, that's a conversation for a different day, and that the state's letting them do their stuff, whatever. And then all of a sudden they're like, we're gonna furlough and lay off hundreds of employees. Okay, that's great. Because
and the whole thing is like, yeah, they do it every year, but every year it might be 6 to maybe 10 guys. Didn't they release like 40 guys from the roster?
Yeah, close to. Well, it's roster guys and producers.
And
the producers I can understand because they're not doing live events.
Right. So you don't, right. And those are the ones that probably got furloughed. So with the opportunity to be hired back. Yeah.
I don't think the talent's coming back.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I've had people, I've talked to other friends, and a lot of them are like, oh, yeah, I think a lot of them will get hired back. I was like, I don't know about that.
No, I don't think so.
I really don't think so.
If I'm Zack Ryder and Brian Myers and all those guys, or Kurt Hawkins and all those guys, I'm not going back. Carl Anderson, like, why not? No. You can already tell he's going back to Japan. He posted something on Twitter to Tokyo.
Yeah.
You know he's going back.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk about this forever. Long story short, I think every single person who is released is going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think they all will find a home or go back to their previous home.
I think some of them will just stop.
I don't know if any of them are going to stop.
I don't see Eric Rowan doing anything.
Drake Maverick already said that this is it. Like, he's done.
He did say that?
Yeah. His in-ring career, at least, is over with. But there's so many different places you can go now. NWA, I mean, come on, Ring of Honor.
Well,
MLW, even, like, if your dad's
some of these guys could go back to Impact, and I think that would be interesting. Like
I think Eric
EC3
Young is
and Maverick. If Eric Young goes back, I would love it.
They destroyed their opportunity to use him. They didn't do shit with Eric Young, and he's been on the roster for years at this point.
Almost 4 years.
Yeah.
I think EC3 will go to AEW.
He's already hyping up a new character and everything on Twitter, I saw.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him back in Impact, to be honest with you. I mean, that's probably my personal...
That's where he'll be best off.
See, I don't know. I don't know if he really...
AEW, he's going to fall into the fold. He'll just be another face in the crowd.
Well, the problem is, like, he'd have to do something new because the EC3 character is very similar to, like, an MJF. Like, the cocky heel, I got a lot of money.
Right.
So, who knows, though? I mean, Anderson and Gallows for sure going back to Japan. If not, they're good friends with the Young Bucks. And honestly, they'd fit right in like a friggin' perfect puzzle piece in AEW. I really enjoyed Kurt Hawkins, Brian Myers when he was out of WWE. Honestly, it made me a fan of his. So I think he'll be fine. I'm actually very curious about Zack Ryder. I was never big on him in WWE, but I've listened to his podcast. I've come to like him a lot more. So I'm curious to see what he could do when he's on his own. I think that's going to be really interesting.
I've always liked Zack Ryder. I remember getting pissed off when he didn't win the ECW championship against Christian in 2009 or 2010, whichever one it was. But like I told you guys in our group chat, Tommy Dreamer had said, and this was literally like 2 weeks ago, he was like, Zack Ryder is an idiot. He spent he was like, how much should he spend like on a figure? Like $4,200. That's what he said like in the interview. And he's like, you know, he's like, I get hobbies and stuff, but you spend $4,200 on a action figure. Would you be spending that type of money if you didn't have a job in WWE? He's like, probably not. And he was like, no one stays in WWE forever. So what are you going to do when that check stop coming in? And he easily has hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in wrestling figures.
Millions.
What are you going to do?
He said millions.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you going to do when you have millions of dollars worth of figures in a room that you can't do anything with? So you look at his fiance, Chelsea Green, right now. He was raking in six figures. They're living comfortably wherever they are. Now she has the only one that has a job. She's making maybe 45 grand a year in NXT because that's roughly what they do. High end, you get about 60 to 75.
Yeah. Yep.
So, if she's making $45,000 to $55,000 a year, and you got that house, I mean, I'm hoping Zack Ryder paid off all this stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Steve Austin, by the way, just did a spine buster to Ricky Steamboat to shed light on the match.
Yeah, the action's been pretty slow. I've been keeping an eye on it. It's mostly been holds.
It has been pretty slow, though, so yeah.
I was just giving a time check and viewer discretion.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, speaking of which, we're at an hour, 20 minutes, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. It's about an hour 20 in. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty hotly debated. That's the only reason I wanted to bring it up because I'm sure people listening have opinions on it as well. But by the time they hear this, it'll be old news anyway.
No, because I'm posting this on Thursday.
Well, just in general, it'll be a little bit behind. But regardless, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like there was a lot of people that I was surprised to see go. So.
I was surprised that Leo Rush got fired.
I am, but I'm not also because I heard that he's kind of a dick. So
those attitudes.
He's a headache, but he'll definitely land somewhere.
Oh yeah, he's wicked talented.
A middle rope knee drop there by Austin too.
Yeah, speaking of landing, he landed that knee right in the back of his head there. Now he's mocking the karate aspect of Steamboat, the martial arts.
They still haven't gotten all the confetti out of the ring. I
don't
understand.
That's pretty impressive that's all still in there.
Yeah, a good chunk of it, too. Mostly like in the corners, it looks like, but still.
Strikes in the corner here by Steve Austin. So after this, there's only 2 matches?
Yeah, the tag titles and the heavyweight titles.
Wow.
I'm actually, just because I see in the description what the tag title match is, and I'm honestly not looking forward to that, really.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Flair and Hogan will be fine, but probably not for the 30 minutes it's going to get.
Well, here's the thing with that. I'm willing to bet that in terms of presentation, introductions, whatever,
Yeah.
as a total thing, it's going to be at least 45 minutes. The match itself will not be 45 minutes. The match itself will probably be 18 to 20.
Yeah.
Well, the whole thing is going to be close to 45 minutes, if I had to bet. Because, Michael Buffer is going to come out and do his spiel. Yep. Shaquille O'Neal will get an introduction.
I forgot about him already.
Yeah, so you're easily looking at double the amount of time it should be.
I would say 40 minutes is probably a safe bet. Yeah, we'll see here. I don't know. Steve Austin getting here looks like a near fall on Ricky Steamboat. Gets the shoulder up at 2. These guys are definitely starting to gas out here.
I don't know if they're gassed out or if they're just pacing themselves. Because these guys have gone pretty lengthy throughout the years. Like them wrestling 10 minutes or whatever it's been at this point is really like chump change to them. They don't care.
I don't know. Steve Austin looked like he was huffing and puffing a little bit there in that time a minute ago.
Well, he's just tricking you.
Yeah, he was probably selling it. You're probably right. Almost got him up for an electrical chair, but I guess it'd be an electric chair, technically. Not electrical. His shoulder's kind of up. Oh, I guess it wasn't. Steve Austin doing a weird cradle pin. Couple attempts there. It's a forearm in the face. Do you notice that the ref's fingers are taped?
Yeah.
Probably hiding a blade, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
No?
That seems a little too obvious.
I don't know. I feel like that's a Randy Anderson trademark.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have never noticed.
I don't think he's got a blade in there. At least not. I mean, he wouldn't have a blade for this match. Because I wouldn't anticipate them.
No.
Cutting stuff.
Definitely Flair, though, and the tag team match, probably.
Flair for sure. That would not surprise me at all.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Something is popping off on the IcoPod page. What is going on here? Oh, it's Bob's famed Kama Mustafa photo.
Hey.
Those likes are coming in, brother.
I'm telling you, man, the people, they love Kama.
Well, sorry to hear that.
I don't know about that.
You guys are just haters.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys don't appreciate good kickboxing.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, I know. Heavy feedback here by Austin's microphone. Appreciate that.
Hang on, I'm going to try and unplug for a minute here. Sorry about that.
Jeepers Corona. Yeah. Give me a freaking headache and a half on that one.
My mic's been doing that lately. I have nothing near it. My phone is nowhere close.
Is your pop filter too close to it or something?
No, that's like an electrical feedback.
Ooh. Austin gets thrown into the post by Steamboat and then rolls back into the ring. Steamboat's going up top. And the flying chop or something. That was odd.
Yeah.
Top rope chop, yeah.
Well, Bob, it'll just be another thing you'll have to edit out.
I can't edit that one out. That was pretty lengthy.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
Thanks for your confidence there.
just calling it as I see it.
Yeah, that was bad. I even tried to mute it, and that wasn't doing anything. So. Desperation chops there to try and get a 3 count on Steve Austin, but Ricky Steamboat is not successful. Steamboat thrown to the floor, but he's skinning the cat behind Steve Austin's back. Let's see where we are with the time check here. We're at an hour 26, 57, 58, 59, 1 hour, 27 minutes.
This is the show that will never end.
Bob is looking so excited as he looks at his phone.
I'm playing Yahtzee right now.
You son of a bitch.
You are not.
Yeah, I am.
Dallas was at a 9 for this show, and fucking Bob is playing Yahtzee.
This match is honestly a little boring.
Jesus Christ.
Especially when you're sitting here watching and not doing anything else. Now they're just trading pins.
Freaking Yahtzee. What the hell? Don't you play that enough with Sarah?
No, I don't. Because I never beat her, so I gotta, get better.
Jesus.
By the way, Bob, we're even now. Your cough for my feedback. There you go.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, you've done it twice.
What?
You had feedback twice. What are they doing? They're not even doing tombstone.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
he just got killed.
That was, I actually really like that. He just did, Linda loves it. Linda was just standing up cheering. They reversed that 3 times before Steamboat hit the tombstone. Austin just pushed the ref, but not enough to get hit or anything, so he's back up yelling at him, "How dare you grab me?" Ricky Steamboat's like, "Please don't disqualify him. I really want this match." He's making sure the fans hear it. So I
really want to win.
Oh, Steamboat's pissed. A spear takedown. Punch, punch, punch.
House of Fire here.
He did that better than Goldberg.
Well, if I did indeed do feedback twice, I apologize.
You did.
Oh!
3?
God, another cheap finish?
Austin stole it. Feet on the ropes.
That was 3?
That was 3.
Wow. He's getting right out of there. He's like, "Yep, see ya. I won. Bye." Linda looks pissed.
Yeah, she does. She looks wicked mad.
The Linda cam.
She likes Ricky.
She likes the WWF guys.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So she's like, "What the fuck?" Big splash there. We're getting some replay of the match. Yeah, Steve Austin definitely had feet full of ropes there. Interesting. So does that mean these guys will get a rematch? That was kind of a screwed finish.
Maybe at the Clash.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're probably. They always fight each other. I'm telling you. Anytime, it's like one of those things where if we have nothing for them, they'll just wrestle each other. That's very much what it is at this point.
Chris Cruz with a special behind-the-scenes look.
Chris Cruz, that guy is an absolute moron.
Well, here he is with Pretty Wonderful.
He's a freaking idiot.
You have to call the hotline to hear the interview with all the people, though.
Of course. But he's one of the rudest people ever.
Fuck it, dude.
Heenan goes, "Pick a winner." And Tony's like, "What?" He's like, "Pick a winner of the next match." So Tony picks Kevin Sullivan and Cactus Jack.
Yeah, why not?
They're the champs.
Right.
The champ advantage.
Oh, going back to Mean Gene, who is in the locker room, it looks like, or backstage. He's sneaking in.
Man's in there. Not Mean Gene, yeah. There's some guy on the floor trying to get the freaking
cable in.
Yeah, and he's trying to get out of the shot, but it's like, no, you're there.
Look at this dude's hair.
God. Bunkhouse Buck is saying that this is a private party.
How about Funk with the suit
Get the
coat?
champagne open, and you got it.
Look at Funk with the suit coat and no shirt on underneath.
Yeah. That's a look. They're acting like they just won like the World Series or something.
That's what I was just saying. They were acting like they just won like the titles or something. Look, they're trying to show. Look, they're trying to show Arn Anderson, but everyone was in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anderson's got 3 very average-looking girls with him. So, I guess they all can't be winners.
Well, Bunkhouse Buck and Terry Funk don't really win you too many women.
Probably not. Bunkhouse Buck is kind of hilarious.
Dude, I'm telling you.
He's flexing. He's all like, yeah, dude, look at me. I'm jacked.
It's Uncle Eddie from the Vacation movies.
He literally is.
I love it. Robert Parker he's taking the spotlight here. Arden looks like he does not care about anything that they're talking about.
Well, this is like the weirdest group of people together.
He's a big time heel, brother.
Yeah, the trio doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, Funk and Buck did, but Arn's kind of random.
It looked like Colonel Parker tried to just come in and say something, and Arn was just like, yeah, we believe you. Yep, go over there. This is my promo now. Yeah, this is a little weird.
He's got the old man glasses on and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He looks pissed that they just dumped that of champagne on him.
He probably is. He's like, I'm sitting here trying to fucking
Funk and Buck are both doing it.
He's going to turn around and DDT Terry Funk and immediately go back to the baby.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, now Buck just kissed him. Oh, he's pissed.
He's got the champagne in his goddamn eyes.
That was ridiculous.
Dallas, you should send that question into an Ask Arn. Hey, were you pissed off when they put champagne in your face?
Bash at the Beach 94. Because you looked pissed.
What are these fucking birds right here?
I like those. Here we go. Pretty wonderful.
Yes.
Paul Roma and Paul Orndorff.
I'm a Paul Orndorff guy.
I don't know if I am in 94.
I mean, you know, not preferably, but just in general, like, yeah, I'm a Paul Orndorff guy.
Orndorff's good.
I feel like they should have been called, like, Paul Squared or something.
Paul Squared. No, it's Paula, dude.
Paula.
That's what they call him, Paula. Paula Orndorff.
Yeah, because who started that? Like Steamboat or something? He was like, Paula.
Yeah, I don't know. If I was them, I'd end every promo with "suck these Pauls," and then that would be it.
Okay, here come the champs: Kevin Sullivan and Cactus Jack with the other Sullivan. I can't remember.
Yeah, the Equalizer, baby.
Oh, Dave Sullivan.
Yeah, come on, dude.
I don't think that Kevin Sullivan just yells. Ah, ah, ah.
Cactus. 'Tis Cactus.
Now, if you were to look at these two tag teams and you didn't know which one were the tag champions, who would you guess would be the champions?
Pretty wonderful.
Yeah. Bob, are you drinking booze?
No, it's Coke Zero.
Oh, fuck.
With Jack Daniels.
No, I haven't had Jack Daniels in forever. That stuff gives me a stomach.
No, Tito's, dude.
Tito's vodka, yeah. I haven't had that in a while either.
I voted for Jack and Coke on your buddy quiz.
Yeah, you did.
No, it's definitely Tito's.
That was my go-to, but Jack Daniels, that can wreck you.
Here we go here.
The last time I had Jack Daniels, I projectile vomited.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun time.
It was honestly gross.
Well,
like the kind you see in the movies. I was like,
I can't wait for this match. It's going to be great.
Dallas and I love drinking booze.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So much so that you've never done it.
I really like
The last 4 New Years, I haven't been able to have booze because Dallas prohibits it.
So okay.
You don't
Listen,
have to come.
Exactly, but you sit your
I don't
ass
even drink
home,
it to justify doing it to begin with.
It's fine.
motherfucker.
You can stay at your apartment, dude, and with your loud neighbors.
Dude, those people are pissing me off, I'll tell you that.
Welcome
I
to
hear
my...
nothing for 4 years. And apparently these bozos move in like a month ago. And at like 10 o'clock on the dot, I thought Sarah was fucking with me. But at 10 o'clock on the dot, they are walking like they have cinder blocks attached to their
Dude,
ankles.
that's my life every
What the
day.
hell?
Every day.
Dallas, yours has been bad since you guys kind of moved in.
Well, it was bad. Then they moved out for a while, and we were like, holy crap, it's so quiet. And then we got new neighbors, and they were worse than the old neighbors.
Yeah.
So, and like, it's to the point where I bang the walls back at them, which is, I think, hilarious.
I've had to bust the broom out a couple of times and do the old broom on the ceiling trick.
I love that. I just pretend I'm hammering in the wall. Like,
They know what you're doing.
oh, I hope they do.
I love the matching gear here for Pretty Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty nice.
They're a legitimate tag team.
Yeah, it's looking good.
And then Kevin Sullivan has weird purple tights on with no arm pads, no knee pads, and like little boots.
Yeah. And then you have Cactus Jack wearing sweatpants.
Oh, his arm is so bad now.
Yeah, the astrophyte's really bad.
Oh my gosh. Can he even use that arm anymore? Like in real life now?
It's pretty bad, I thought. Last I remember hearing, but
That's so bad, dude. It's so noticeable. Look at the forearms. That's when you see it. I feel like the last couple of shows, it hasn't looked that bad.
No. Well, like I said, I think I mentioned before, he didn't have like immediate neck surgery because he was having the Hogan run. And that's what
Right.
Which, I mean,
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing, honestly.
To cause you to have a little arm?
Yeah. Because he's still, number one, he still has a career. He's had a career ever since.
You know how much money he really made during that run?
Yeah. If you don't have that run, there's no guarantee that you're going to get it again. At all. So
No, you probably won't get it again. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the money and you go and deal with it.
I mean, yeah, I guess. You guys
It's
are
an interesting match to have at like this co-main event spot.
Yeah, for sure. You
guys
guys are
built for this.
Yeah, it's because compared to the last couple of pay-per-views, it's been totally different matches.
Yeah.
You guys are not Kevin Sullivan people, are you?
I don't think so. I would say it's a similar situation to like the Vader for me, where it's like I just haven't seen anything that I've liked from him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like somebody I would turn the TV off on necessarily, but I would definitely not go out of my way to watch.
I agree with.
He's
that.
He's a decent booker. He's too heavy on the heels, but he would write good television. And I say too heavy on the heels because I don't think the NWO ever got beaten up by the WCW guys. So just throwing that out there too. He never concluded the angle. So
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe that's why I like him, because he is heavy on the heels and he's just weird and different.
Yeah.
I'm not a super Kevin Sullivan guy, but I'm definitely not opposed to him either.
He's one of the first guys to book his own divorce.
Literally.
Well,
yeah. When that wasn't really the intention.
Yeah.
But that's what happened. People still think he actually murdered the family.
Which is just
conspiracy people.
I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Somebody who came up with that like believes in wrestling way too much.
Yeah. well, you know what? I think Kevin did do it because like he lost to Benoit at Bash of the Beach '97, and like he didn't ever get his revenge.
I think so. You know,
I think he did it.
I think it was him.
Well, I'll tell you guys what. This is a really great match to put on before Hogan and Flair because I don't give a shit. And
yeah, it definitely kills the crowd, which I feel like your tag team title match should not do that.
No, it definitely shouldn't. Like if you put this card in front of me on paper, I would have put, I don't know, I feel like I would have put maybe like even Vader and the Guardian Angel before it, just thinking like, mind you, I don't know if there was or was not a full story there, but out of all the other matches that weren't title matches and stuff, like, I feel like that would make sense there.
Yeah, I mean, the only, like I kind of just said, the only way or reason that they're doing this is because they're going to kill the crowd for Hogan Flair.
Right.
And
I get it.
I say that because the match is not a street fight. This is apparently a straight up match. And anytime you have Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan in a straight up wrestling match, no disrespect to Cactus Jack or anything, but anytime they're in a normal match, it's going to be a snoozer. That's just how it is.
Well, because he's not taking those crazy bumps that he's known for.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do anything.
And not only that, think of the last two Cactus Jack matches we've seen on pay-per-view. They've been fucking insane.
Yeah.
And then you put them with Pretty Wonderful. I mean, that's like okay, I guess, but
well, their match at the Clash with the Nasty Boys, it wasn't like a street fight, but it was definitely an all-out brawl. Right. And Cactus Jack took one really nasty bump in that match where he like kind of, I think he like came off the apron and his head banged against the guardrail and probably the concrete. Because one of the Nasty Boys moved and it was nasty. Was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
I think this is the first time in '94 that Cactus Jack has done legal tags.
Probably.
Because every other match, like we've been saying, has been a street fight or Falls Count Anywhere or something.
I still think the grossest thing I've seen with Cactus has been the shovel.
Oh my God, the shovel, that was, yeah.
Just full-fledged metal shovel swung right in your head.
Ironically,
insane.
with Paul Orndorff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was brutal. That was actually a good Falls Count Anywhere match.
Well, that was fucking violent too.
Yeah.
So
I don't think the ref saw this tag. Oh, he's pretending. Okay.
Yeah.
He saw it.
The refs always somehow see the heels tag. It's always
The crowd is dead silent for this.
Yeah,
wicked quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Dallas, like you mentioned, they had a match with the Nasty Boys at the Clash. That's where the heat is. It's
right.
with the Nasty Boys,
right.
not with Pretty Wonderful.
No.
Well, and mind you, the Clash was, I don't even know if it was a full month before. It wasn't that long before the show, really.
No, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks.
And that was put on free television?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was good.
A lot of times the Clashes were better than the pay-per-views.
What's like the lead-ins for WWF? Look at those.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And it's funny because like usually the Clash of Champions were close to the WWF pay-per-views. So like they had a Clash of Champions in like January of '95. It was like the Thursday before the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
So they kind of like, I feel like they kind of try to match it up as best they could.
That would make sense to capitalize on that audience that's hungry for special programming.
Right. Like they had like a Clash of Champions, I think the same day as WrestleMania 4.
Wow.
Jeez.
And a lot of people watched Clash of the Champions because they had the first ever Flair Sting. And they took away from, WrestleMania 4 buy rate or whatever.
That's so crazy to think about.
Yeah.
And WrestleMania 4 technically is the first WrestleMania where Hogan isn't on top.
Correct. With the tournament.
So.
Oh.
That probably played a part in it too.
It doesn't look at the people in the crowd. Look at how many people's arms are folded over and they're just like, they don't care. Their chins are in their freaking hands. They're just like, I don't care about this.
We've all been there. We've all been there at a show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sullivan ramming both of their heads into the same turnbuckle. Roma on the apron. Orndorff in the ring. Roma's acting like he's past.
I definitely took live wrestling for granted. Like I definitely miss going to live wrestling all the time.
Yeah, I mean, me and Bob have been to, I'd say, a handful.
Yeah.
We haven't been to a ton. There hasn't been a ton around.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing really local down here, which sucks.
Which is surprising. I would feel like Florida would have a...
Well, Florida, yes. Orlando, no. Orlando's NXT, man. It's NXT.
Well, so you have NXT you could go to.
Yeah, but those are tapings, and it's hard to get tickets. Tickets are fucking gone.
No,
always.
NXT is live. Aside from like right now. Those aren't tapings anymore.
Yeah, they're not taping anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going live.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Every Wednesday against AEW.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. And
Which we were supposed to go to in Rochester, and then they screwed us over with the coronavirus.
Yeah, but does NXT tour, or are they always at Full Sail?
Full Sail. Do always at Full Sail.
No, they do. Well, the TV is always at Full Sail, but they do like mini tours, usually with people that are not on TV. I don't think.
Okay.
In local Florida area to kind of get talent over and.
Yeah.
So, Bob, I don't know if you laughed at what I just saw, but are they doing a wave?
That's exactly what I'm laughing at. They are more entertained with doing the wave. Sonny Ono right there behind Hank Aaron.
The crowd is legit popping for the wave.
Yeah, that is what they're most interested in right now.
Wait, and look at all the empty seats where the hard cam is.
Yeah, Linda's doing the wave, and she's enjoying it more than this match. Linda Hogan's like, yeah, I'll do the wave. Fuck this. I hate this match.
There is a bunch of...
She's all giddy.
Look, the camera, they're showing it on camera.
They're showing it because they don't care about the match.
Well, that is so funny, because that just reminds me of when, like, usually the night after WrestleMania, the crowd's nuts. And finally, after years and years of it happening, WWE did the same thing, and they showed it. So I can't believe they're showing it back in '94, showing that the crowd's just fucking around during a match.
You know what? Because I bet you WCW is taking it as, the fans are having such a blast here. They're doing the wave. Right. Do they know? They're doing it because the action in the ring is sucking.
Exactly. That's exactly what's happening.
Like, they don't get it.
Right.
They're sure as hell not doing the wave when Hogan Flair go. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, right absolutely not.
There's no way. If they do the wave during that match, I will be shocked. I would be shocked. But they're not going to because they're going to be invested in what's going on and they're going to be cheering for it and all that other stuff.
Right. Really, these guys got
the crap out of Sullivan.
You know,
for sure, they were put in a spot where they're not going to succeed. Crowd is not going to care about this. The fact that it's like not a no disqualification match, you're handcuffing half of the participants to begin with. So yeah, this is just destined to suck. Oh boy, here we go. Orndorff for the pile driver.
Oh, looked dangerous.
That was a stiff one.
Sullivan lost 3 inches on his height on that one.
So now he's only 5'1".
Yeah. I guess. Well, Dave.
All right, equalizer. Fuck yeah.
I can't wait for when he's EVAD.
Oh God.
I thought he was wearing a Hulk Hogan shirt.
He sure is.
What is that about? I thought he was. Are they teasing the what was it? The Dungeon of Doom?
No, that doesn't start until.
Hey man, this foreshadowing.
Yeah, that might be foreshadowing. You might be right. That I think. Oh, or you know what? Well, I think
it's next year, man.
Yeah, Dungeon of Doom is definitely 95.
Yeah.
And that somehow lasts until like mid 97. Don't know how. But it does.
That's insane.
Yeah. Because like they still have like Hugh Morris and shit in the Dungeon of Doom. It's like, well,
holy crap.
Are the Sullivans actually related or no?
There's no way.
I don't think so. What is Paul Roma doing? Did he just glitch on the ropes?
Yeah, he's falling.
Oh, there we go. Now you're doing feedback again there, Austin. That's number 3. Two. No. Okay.
No, he is not related. I don't think.
Every time it happens, I try to unplug, but I think it still happens.
I don't know.
My phone is on airplane mode, you motherfuckers. Okay, so I don't know what's
away. Well, keep
I'll
it
be
away
honest,
from your mic. Put it on your bed.
I don't hear the feedback, to be honest.
You don't hear that feedback.
Nope.
Wow.
Yes, it's nowhere near me, and it's on airplane mode. So I think it's a Dungeon of Doom trick trying to fuck us up.
Well, did you guys know that Dave Sullivan is dyslexic brother of Kevin Sullivan? Because I didn't.
Wait, so they're really brothers?
No, not really.
No.
That's the character he plays. He's the dyslexic brother of Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, Jesus.
I wish I could explain to you guys the Dave Sullivan character in detail, but you know what? I'll wait till we get there. Because it's an absolute joke. Austin will remember him as the Equalizer. And that was in like late 93 that we really got introduced to him. So by like
I liked him.
Early 95, you'll see a drastic change into Dave Sullivan, and he becomes let's just call it a joke at that point.
Oh no. Don't ruin this for me, dude.
I want to point out too, he's wearing a Hulk Hogan shirt, and he kind of
looks like Hulk Hogan.
Looks like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
So
he does. Unreal. How is this match still going on?
I don't know. They've done nothing really for however long.
Holy crap.
Could you imagine WCW going to like Ireland or something for a tour, and like Hogan doesn't want to go, so just like, oh, just send Dave. They won't know. They won't know the difference.
No, to Saudi Arabia, dude. They'd believe it.
There you go. Yeah, they would believe anything. They wanted Yokozuna on a show, and they're like, he's dead.
What?
Like, yeah, they wanted Yokozuna. That was reported that they wanted Yokozuna.
No way.
And they had to tell him that Yokozuna's dead.
Holy crap.
Yeah, why do you think they're always going for the 90s guys? Like, that's who the Saudi prince, I guess, is obsessed with, like, 90s.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but
So,
well, I know that, but Yokozuna.
Goldberg, Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
Well, we're running.
So if I had to guess, he's probably watched up to about like 98. Once he gets to like 2001, he'll be like, I want Val Venus, Ken Shamrock. I want all these guys.
And Vince will get him.
Yeah, I want Goldust.
Right.
So we can kill him because, we don't want homosexuals here in Saudi Arabia, so we'll just murder him. It'd be great.
That's ridiculous. I don't like this match.
Go ahead and transfer from there, Dallas. Go ahead. Get us back to the match.
Okay, guys. So Kevin Sullivan in the corner, he did a boot to Paul Orndorff when he ran.
Saudi doesn't like homosexuals. Paul Orndorff laying in the strikes. Oh, he gets tagged out.
Okay.
Killing Goldust and a kick to Cactus Jack there on the side.
Listen, I was just going to step away for a second, but I'm going to be straight up. I need to take a pee break during this match because I cannot stand it.
It's literally a piss break match.
So okay, I'm going to be right back.
Yeah. Go ahead.
See, look at that. Look at that.
Congratulations, pretty wonderful Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan. Dallas Gridley, who was at a 9 in terms of excitement here, decided to step away so he could go take a piss.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is
way
amazing.
To kill the excitement level for someone that was borderline couldn't wait for this
to watch this
show. Yeah.
Just to touch back on my feedback, I am going to maybe look for a new cord. I don't know if that would be causing it.
Might be loose.
Well, because if you remember from the main series even, that I've been having some trouble with it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to maybe look into that and hopefully solve this issue. Because it is pretty frustrating at this point.
Absolutely.
Cactus Jack in there, House of Fire gets the hot tag. He's cleaning house here on the heel stable. Double arm DDT there to Paul Orndorff. Ref is not counting the pin. He's trying to keep the Sullivan.
That's not because that's not the finish, brother.
Right.
What is Dave doing?
Okay, what did I miss?
Nothing.
Okay,
Sting came down from the rafters.
What is going on?
Just in time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Was that a DQ finish?
No, he pinned him.
They pinned him.
Half of Cactus Jack's body was underneath the bottom rope, and you're telling me that Nick Patrick couldn't tell?
Wait,
How
what?
did they just the belts?
Pretty Wonderful just won the tag team titles.
The crowd seems kind of mad, but like, do they like him? I don't know. I can't really tell.
Do they have to be in handicap matches from here on out to defend him?
Oh my god. I would hope not.
Oh.
No, so what happened there was Paul Roma tripped Cactus Jack, held him down. Mind you, Cactus Jack's hips were on the apron.
This is unreal.
Orndorff pins him, and they've won the tag titles. Here we go. Here's a replay of it.
Look at his little leg squirming.
Look at this.
That was
Pulls him
absolutely
so
ridiculous.
his knees are almost hitting the apron. How does Nick Patrick not notice that?
Bobby Heenan's all like, "Oh, this is a shit show."
Oh my lord.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm so fucking glad that match is over.
What's your time cue here? Because I was buffering again a little bit.
We are at 1 hour, 58 minutes, 33, 34, 35 seconds. So 1 hour, 58.
Okay, guys, so we got one more match left, and we have 45 minutes.
Oh my god. Dallas, you still at a 9 out of 10 on this or what?
So, I mean, you guys know why I'm here, brother. We got Hulk Hogan coming up. I was not here for Pretty Wonderful Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan. So, I've enjoyed everything on the show except that match.
I think that's fair.
So, I think in that case, like, it's definitely gone down a little. They killed the crowd in me for sure. 45 minutes, though.
I
don't know.
Well, I think Steamboat, Steve Austin killed Bob.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was tough.
He was Yachi.
So I didn't dislike that match, but I agree it did feel like it dragged on. Like they should have evened out matches more or even added more segments or something. There's barely any interviews or anything because they're saving them all for the stupid hotline. And if those are on the show and you kind of time things a little bit differently like that, I don't know if it would have been as bad.
Right.
You could have easily cut the tag title match and the USL match in half and then added maybe 2 more matches.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
to
yeah,
just
and it would have
make
been way better.
Fill it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So
really buying some time at the commentary table.
Yeah, they're hyping up his return to the ring. Now, Bob, I need you to remind me. When was Hogan's last time in a ring?
Summer '93.
Well, I don't know if he was in Japan at all.
Well, let's say not Japan.
His last WWF match was August of '93.
Okay.
He had matches with Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Which were not, I believe, addressed on television or anything. And I believe they were overseas as well.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll be honest. I thought it was even longer than that. So that's good, I guess.
Physically, he looks much different since the last time we saw him on TV, in my opinion.
It's insane.
Even since WWF, which, again, he was much smaller. But even since then, I feel like he's even smaller.
Well, at this point, absolutely. But if you compare him from here to 97, somebody found out what HGH was all about.
Or maybe rediscovered, which is what it's all about.
Right, because he got huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Okay. Michael Buffer.
How many names does he mess up on this one, you think?
Hey, leave him alone.
When do you think Hogan comes?
Flair.
When
Nick
do you think
Bockenfeld.
Hogan comes off the gas? 92.
Yes. No, I'll say 91.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe 91.
At some point in 91. Yeah, because that's when the whole scandal thing was really publicized in 92.
Yeah.
Actually, even earlier than that, because on Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
So that's like 90ish. It was probably maybe around 90, 91.
I'd say 91, probably.
Yeah.
They need to do a Dark Side of the Ring on that.
So from 91 to say, 96 probably?
Yes.
He wasn't using them.
Early 96. I think when he came back as
NWO.
I think he was doing it.
Yeah, I do too.
Here comes Shaquille O'Neal.
Fucking huge.
Send of the Orlando Magic. Just want to point out here, he is getting cheered by the Orlando fans, obviously because he's with the Magic. Little do these people know that in about a year and a half, he would screw over the Magic and go to the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm so glad you're a sports guy. I know that because I would have no idea.
Yeah. He would then win 3 championships with the Lakers. The Magic have won 0.
Well, he's known for playing with the Lakers, isn't he?
Yeah, that's where his greatest fame is. I'm not
There's
sure how I feel about the sideburns and
you like that?
hair.
A little weird.
Heenan just said, "Are those paste on sideburns?"
Nick Bockwinkel whispered something into his ear.
Don't fuck it up.
You know Hogan's going over, right? You got to give it to Hogan,
Ric Flair. Crowd's on fire.
Flair's in the first intro. Wow.
Well, yeah, I got to.
Champion coming out first is never a good sign for the champion.
I don't like that either, but I get why they're doing it.
Yeah. Well,
now,
obviously, you're not going to have Hogan come out first.
Yeah. Now, what do you guys think about if you're wearing a robe, title over or under?
Under. For sure, under.
Yeah, because you got to, unveil it. You can't just.
So I agree. I think I agree. I'm pretty split on it though.
I feel like having it over the robe would look weird.
Yeah, but that almost makes you more of a heel. Like, fuck you, I'm wearing it over my robe.
Yeah. Who has anybody done that over the robe?
I feel like haven't the bodies come out with titles over their robes?
I'm pretty sure Rick Rude does, doesn't he?
No, Rick Rude does not. He definitely opens up the robe and reveals it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of Bobby Roode.
I don't know.
Because I remember at Fall Brawl, he
Rude
unveiled it. And it was on,
Rude doesn't.
Rude doesn't have it over the robe. There's no way.
No, because he likes to show his body off and then the title's under there with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the Heavenly Bodies did.
With what? They didn't have any titles.
The Smoky Mountain shit. No?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like that would be a really shitty thing to do for a heel.
I feel like he's holding that, Dallas. Is he holding it or is it wrapped around him?
He's taking it off.
I don't know about that.
No, there's pictures of both, but...
Here we go. Jimmy Hart. Who the fuck? Oh, Mr. T.
Oh, here's another one with the U.S. title. I knew it.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, good. That's the point.
I didn't think Rick Rude did that.
I've only ever seen him reveal it, so maybe that's like on TV or something. He has it like that. On
paper,
he showed it.
Oh yeah, I forgot Mr. T was here. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
I pity the fool.
I
just want to thank my mom for the Hall of Fame here. My mom. Yeah, without my mom, I couldn't do it. My mom.
Look, they're showing all the Hogan lookalikes in the crowd.
Holy crap, that is Hulk Hogan. Look at that. A lot of people in Orlando look like Hulk Hogan. Yeah, you're right. That's weird.
Shaq's
there's Shaq.
Fuck
dude,
yeah.
you're about to win this fake fight, dude. Yeah.
Now, is it just me, or do you guys think it's weird that Hogan is wrestling in the classic yellow tights, but he's been showing all of his appearance in the long red tights?
Yeah, that's a little
weird. The pants, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his casual wear.
Tights? Red wrestling tights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Get out of here.
He's always, in this era of Hulkamania, he always wears that. Aside from
I
like
think
a
the
Desert
long
Storm
fight was
match where he
stupid.
wore camouflage against Sergeant
Yeah.
Slaughter, but everything else is red and yellow.
Okay, so there's about 15 people in the ring right now for this introduction.
Sure.
Yeah. Is he going to introduce Shaquille O'Neal again?
They're
I-
celebrating the man's first steps on the moon.
God.
God.
I hope he calls him Chenille like fucking Gene Okerlund does.
Chanel. What is he talking about?
Buffer makes shit up.
He was saying they're just miles from where Buzz Aldrin got on the spaceship.
Oh my God.
20.
Talk about
Which is
let's
not
get back.
true. It's not true. Brevard County is actually quite far away from Orlando, which is in Orange County. So he's fucking lying.
Maybe it was different.
Down this.
Bull.
What is this? All right, so Hogan's getting the first in-ring introduction, but he came out second. It's weird.
Mr. T.
He's a bitch, dude. He loves his mama. This is Mr. T.
All right, so
Yeah.
here's, I got a question for you guys. Before this gets underway, because they're just talking. So, I'm going to give you guys three options. Okay, Flair, Sting, and Vader.
Sting.
Would you have... Okay, so obviously Dallas kind of... Your first match, of the three, which one is the biggest money maker for Hogan coming into WCW?
Well, I feel like it's got to be Ric Flair, doesn't it?
Austin, who do you think?
I know what you're getting at, but
I know who you
feel
want
like-
me to say.
I know too.
And like,
Who do you think I was?
Technically, it should be who you want me to say.
Who do you think I want you to say?
Vader.
See, I don't know.
But I don't think it is. I don't
I
think it's
think-
going to get any higher than Ric Flair Hogan.
I think
Agree with that.
the biggest match for Hogan right now is with Sting.
No.
I see why.
100%.
I-
Because-
I see why
number
you're saying
one-
that.
Number one, he has technically wrestled Flair numerous times, and it was televised on Madison Square Garden television.
Right.
So that has been seen. It is readily available. All that stuff.
I don't know if I
They've
knew
done
that, to be honest with you.
Countless house shows all throughout America.
Shows. Yeah.
It
okay,
has
okay.
been done, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it.
So to me, the biggest money is with Sting.
No.
However, I don't think I would start off with Flair.
Well,
I mean, you
exactly.
think I would have held off on this
Yes.
until freaking Starrcade.
Yep.
Number one, and
Yep.
get the biggest amount of money off of it.
Yep.
Like your biggest, known event.
Exactly.
Instead, you're doing it at the first ever Bash at the Beach. Like, come on.
If it were me coming in, I would have booked Vader a lot stronger. I would have had Hogan Vader first. And I absolutely would have held off for Ric Flair Hogan as long as possible.
I would
feel-
have had the first match here. I would have had Hogan and Sting against Vader and Flair or something. Just get out of the way. And then Fall Brawl. You don't even need them there because you can do some other War Games match.
Right.
Figure something out for Havoc, whether it be maybe the first time that they wrestle, because Havoc has some value to it. But the blow off should be at Starrcade.
For sure. Yep. For sure.
So I feel like I recall hearing that Hogan didn't want to work with Vader because he didn't think that he would. He's familiar with Flair, so as far as business Hogan goes, I get why it's Flair especially.
Well, he trusts him too, and Vader is pretty stiff, and I don't think Hogan would want to deal with that.
I think it's on record that Hogan's avoided a lot of guys because of that reason. Vader, Rick Rude, he's avoided. And just flat out has been like, no, I don't want to work with them.
Yeah.
So it's
Hogan's tossing Flair down on the mat, and Flair's flipping out. Flair's looking like he has lost his mind. He's a lunatic.
Just for reference, those intros took approximately 10 to 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty
Seems
wild.
about-
We still have roughly a half hour to go, though.
But you know what? You can probably tack on another 10 to 12 minutes for the aftermath and all those interviews.
Right.
Yep. I was thinking that.
Right. Absolutely.
Who would have thought Ric Flair at 67 years old would have the speed advantage over Hulk Hogan right there? Ducking under a lockup attempt.
There you go, man.
So do you guys think that Hulk Hogan's 24-inch pythons are still 24, or are we thinking they're more like 14 at this point?
That's 24.
No.
He has the arms right now of Paul Orndorff's left arm. Both his arms.
Also, it's pretty rare that someone has a better tan than Ric Flair, I feel like. And right now, Hogan's got a better tan than Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Hogan's on the Johnny B. Bad scale right now.
Right.
Yeah, he is.
Right. I'd say Hogan's probably at 20 inches. He's probably lost 4 inches, which doesn't sound significant, but it absolutely is when it comes to a fucking bicep.
Yeah, he's looking pretty slender, though. Like, you can see it in his legs. I mean...
Yes.
Yeah, he is not the big...
Chest mass. His chest is way smaller.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
His mustache is smaller. Like, everything.
Everything.
Look at him look right over at Linda. I got this, Linda. I got this.
Brooks
we won't get a
over
divorce. We won't get this in.
You're not going to have sex with a pool boy. Not yet. Not yet, Linda. That's in 2009.
Bubba Sponge's wife on camera.
Right. That sex tape comes out in like 2013. What are you talking about? That's so long from now. I'm going to be working for Impact Wrestling by then. It's going to be great.
Fun fact for you. I was at the press conference where he announced he was going to Impact.
Dallas, you've been on 4 episodes of this podcast, and you've mentioned that on all 4 podcasts.
No, I haven't.
No.
I have not.
I'm pretty sure you have.
No. I told you the story a lot.
I'm pretty sure every single time there's a house show segment and I mention Madison Square Garden, you're like, guys, I was there.
Well, you know what, Bob?
Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. I touched Eric Bischoff. I was like, hey, Bish.
I did talk to Eric Bischoff. That is true, but
yeah, there you go.
Hey, Bish.
I didn't touch him though, but
hey, Bish.
Hogan's actually doing a wrestling move there with an R bar. That was weird.
Hogan took it out to the ring, saying, "Don't hit Sherry. She's not dressed like a man this week."
Oh, hang on a minute. Why would he be hesitant? He atomic dropped her.
Right.
He didn't know. Hey, he didn't know that was a girl.
He doesn't want his wife to see that he beats women.
Right.
Wait. How did Hogan get in the
Hogan
crowd?
sucks sign. Is that
Hogan right there?
Hogan sucks, and it says like "Hi Michelle" or something.
Oh my god. Now, do you guys think that the guy
I know what he's gonna say.
I don't know. If you do. Do you remember when they got the Hogan head? like Hogan opened the gift.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's that guy? You think that's... I think it could be.
Are you talking about on Nitro when he was like, "Oh my god"?
Yeah, and he's holding up his own head.
Yeah. What was it even for? Was that the Sting feud? When was
I
that
literally have tears rolling down my face right now.
Was it Sting or Warrior?
That was during. I almost want to say that was during the Sting time, but it should have been the Warrior one.
Oh, that's so funny.
It was either that, maybe even Savage for Havoc '96. Maybe.
No, I don't think it was that.
It wasn't that early?
I think it was Sting. I could be really wrong about that, by the way. But
no, I think it was Sting. Yeah.
I mean, that's covering like a year and a half, so we're gonna just go with that.
Well, that's why I think it was, because recently Bischoff's podcast covered Sting's '97, and I think that's when it was.
Oh.
Yeah, that would make sense.
These guys have been stalling a lot here.
Well, that's to be expected, but I don't understand how Hogan can be hesitant to hit Sherry Martel, but on television he has no problem. Does he want more people to see him hit a woman?
She had an excellent disguise on.
Oh, give me a break.
I literally was fooled. I don't care what you say.
No, I was too. I didn't know that was her.
Oh my God.
It was really good.
It looked like Harvey Whippleman.
Yeah, it did. Dude, it was wicked good. That was as good as the Kimberly Page turn that I saw and I texted you about when I saw it.
God. This guy. Getting fooled by Kimberly Page 20 years after the fact. Unbelievable.
Having a great time doing it, too.
Unbelievable. I'm
Now,
watching
also,
Linda as she's like cringing and like scared for Hogan whenever he's getting beaten up by Flair.
Also, just keep an eye on Jimmy Hart. It's been known that he can find a camera no matter what, so he's always
Yeah, no kidding.
in a bright ass.
Clothesline. Flair begging off. No, Hulk, please no.
Please don't kill me.
What was that?
No, he's just ramming him into the corner constantly here.
Big punches. Big punches. Oh,
When is Flair going to work over the knee?
He's not.
God. Did I just predict it right here? No, that's a
how about when Hogan yelled over to Sherry, probably getting her to set up the spot, and then he ran right toward him and got tripped by Sherry.
Hey, Sherry, I'm coming. All right. And then this is the spot. Don't fuck it up.
Holy. Hogan doesn't take bumps like that.
Nice.
He would definitely take a last call off the second rope, I'll tell you that.
100%.
What is Sherry doing with the chair? Has she got that right?
Yeah, she was trying to hit him with the padded chair, but Jimmy Hart said no.
No. If you're gonna hit him with the metal part. Here you go, honey.
Flair following Hogan to the floor here. We're getting a brawl now.
I want Flair to go hit Hogan in front of Linda on the rail.
No, you know what I want? Yeah, I want him to do that, but I want him to get Hogan right in front of Brooke. Get the blade from the referee, slice his forehead, and be like, "Who's your daddy now, Brookie?" And then throw him in the ring.
Brookie. Tell us, Brookie.
You know, Brookie is a mix between a brownie and a cookie.
There you go.
Perfect.
You can get him at Subway.
Oh, Linda's smiling now that Hulk is hurt. Interesting.
Well, she knows she's going to have to give him a massage later. She's not going to divorce. Not get a divorce. She's not going to take the house.
Boom.
I hope fucking Flair wins and then Hogan's got to get written off TV. I think Hogan bladed.
No.
I don't know, dude. He's holding his head.
Yeah, from a knee drop?
Nah. You don't sell that.
This isn't Dusty Rhodes who freaking has his forehead bleeding after he sneezes.
Dude, listen.
Oh, block. Right hand. Come on. No. Another chop. Another chop. 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 Right hand. There you go. Yeah, the fans are going nuts for this. That's great. This is where Kenny Omega would do a random 630 at the top rope.
Oh,
kick out at
God.
What?
Oh, my God. Shut up.
Another time count here, just so we know where we're at. We're at 2 hours, 20 minutes, 35, 36, 37, 38. 2 hours and 20 minutes. 40.
There's still 23 minutes.
Yes. Big clothesline by Hogan. We got to be getting near the end here, though.
I don't know, man.
Holy
like I said,
crap.
Flair has not worked over the knee at all. And I feel like that's at least 12 minutes of action. This is constant knee work.
12 minutes of action.
Yeah, well, come on.
Look at
Ric
that.
Flair
little
has some of
tiny
the most
Hogan
boring
mustache.
offense ever.
Yeah, the mustache is pretty small here.
The teeth are looking a little yellow.
Well,
Brother. His teeth got a suntan, too.
Yeah.
Flair's got horrible teeth.
They progressively get worse and worse and worse. He clearly never wore his retainer.
No, absolutely not. His hair also gets progressively worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure does.
And then by like 08, 09, he's looking like a naked mole rat.
Pretty much. I've kind of wanted to go back and like see exactly when Flair just completely changes his look just through aging. Because at one point it's like, oh, he's normal, and then like the next night it's just like, what happened? This guy aged 45 years overnight. Dallas, you're telling me you don't hear that feedback from that microphone?
Nope.
That is so weird.
Once in a while, I'll get a little buzz, but it's not very long or bad.
See, and that's weird because so when I hear it start happening, I unplug my mic and it kills it in my headphones, but it's still playing through the video. So I don't know if it's my microphone. And I don't know if it'll actually show up in the audio once we play it back, Bob.
If Dallas doesn't hear, then probably not.
Yeah, I don't know because, like I said, when I unplug my microphone, it's off, like it's not on anymore.
Yeah,
and I can still hear it through the computer. So I don't know.
Oh man, guys, Hogan is about to tap. His arm's about to go down for a 2. Is it? Let's see. 2. Oh my God. This sleeper hold is the most devastating sleeper hold in WCW history. Here we go. It's going down for a third.
If I was the referee, I would ring the bell.
The ref literally just fell over. He couldn't believe it. Oh boy, he's hulking up, brother.
I've never seen somebody ever stop their hand from dropping 3 times in my 37 years of refereeing matches. This is crazy.
Here we go. Here we go. Shoulder block, shoulder block, shoulder block. You big boot, right? No, we're slowing down a little bit.
No, I mean this. No.
I'm glad that they.
Has to happen.
Well, and I'm glad that they stopped doing that spot. The 2 hands and then the third one stays up.
Yeah, well, that's old school wrestling.
Yeah, they don't really do that anymore, which is nice.
No, now what they do is they do a Canadian destroyer off the middle rope.
My!
And
I'm so
kick
done
out
with
at
you.
1.
I'm so done with you.
What? That's the new sleeper hold. Is a Canadian destroyer off the middle rope, and it's just like, I'm not even gonna go for a cover because you're gonna no sell it.
They don't do it off the middle rope. What the fuck?
Sometimes. Hogan with the back suplex on the freaking floor. The hell is this?
What is this? A Kenny Omega match?
Yeah, what is going on? Just Jimmy Havoc? Just might as well get the staple gun out and just staple freaking a $5 bill to it.
Get out of here. You're done.
This is ridiculous. What's this? A disaster kick? Okay, Cody. Suplex into the ring, or is Flair going to counter? Hogan with the suplex into the ring. Cool.
Hogan's like, should I do it, brother?
Should I like his drop?
Should I do it? Should I do the move that I've won matches with for the last 11 years? Oh, he missed it. What the hell?
Yeah, how you like that?
He tore his little hammy.
What? How did he do that, though? He's holding his left leg, but he did the move with his right leg.
He tore his little hammy. Brother.
Uh-oh.
See what I tell you guys? Here comes the work over the leg for the next 8 minutes.
Holy crap!
No way.
Flair's gonna get him.
Oh.
He's avoided 2 figure 4 attempts at this point.
This is nuts. Here we go. Number 3. No.
Let's see.
Come on, Rick. Get him, Rick.
Heenan says, don't forget, he hasn't wrestled in 2 or 3 years. His wheels aren't good.
What the fuck? 2 or 3 years?
That's what Heenan said.
He wrestled last June on pay-per-view.
This is
Heenan
bullshit.
was there.
He literally, dude. What?
Oh, Hogan no selling a vertical suplex because
no.
way to put over your opposition.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
Here we go. Oh shit.
That literally hit him in the nose.
What?
Well, no shit.
Fuck yeah, Sherry pulling the ref out. Fuck yeah.
Well,
I
why
would have
would he go
laughed if
for a
Hogan
pin?
won on a big boot.
I was nervous, dude. I thought, Sherry tags Jimmy Hart. She's taking her shoes off. Well, maybe not. I thought she was.
Oh, chop block.
See, here we go.
Oh, yep. She did take her shoes off. Here we go.
She's going up to the top.
In a friggin' dress. Splash.
Oh, God.
450 splash. Oh.
I think she fell a little early.
I think well, that dress is so long.
The most devastating move done to Hulk Hogan right now was a big splash by Sherry off the top rope.
Okay, we got a new ref.
Oh, great.
You think Flair plowed her out?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying yes.
For sure.
Flair hit it first. Come on.
Oh my God. She was mine before she was yours. In the photoshopped ass pictures.
Yeah.
I'm sitting by the pool drinking wine. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
And they show like the originals are in the WWF magazine. They're like, see, they were edited, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think Hogan's
how
about
would
to
Savage how would Savage not know that?
They're at his
Wait a
fucking
minute.
pool, dude.
Yeah, wait a minute. What?
Oh
I did
my
the
God.
same photo shoot with Elizabeth. This is crazy.
Pretty sure I was there, brother.
Okay, Hogan got the ropes from the figure 4. Flair's pissed. He's about to hit the ref.
No, it's Nick Patrick.
Oh.
Nick Patrick knows how to fight.
Oh, Sherry takes off her pantyhose and then chokes Hulk Hogan.
Fuck
with them.
yeah to that.
That's awesome.
This is why you have Sherry Martel as your fucking manager, dude, because she beats the shit out of the guy.
Well, that's the thing is that I think Sherry probably was one of the only females who was like could hang with the guys.
And taking bumps and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how she'd come off the top rope with the heel of her fucking shoe and like stab it into guys.
Hogan's hurt, guys. He ain't gonna be able to do a big boot or a leg drop or anything.
He's got a bruised wing.
He's got pasta mania on his head.
Whose hair is worse, Ric Flair's or Hulk Hogan's?
Hogan's.
Why has Hogan been bald since he's been 19?
Really shitty jeans. Oh, he's like, nah, you ain't playing stiff on me.
You ain't getting me, Bruda. Not me, Bruda.
Oh,
Flair's backing off.
man.
Boom. 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 Are we get a 10 punch right here? Yeah, we are
The
gonna.
crowd is on fire. I mean,
Back elbow.
I did not expect him to hit him with it. So Flair hits Hogan with a back elbow. Oh, Sherry's climbing back up to the
Here
top.
we go. The ref's looking at her. Why is the ref? Oh, because she's gonna miss.
Okay, because Hogan moved way out of the way. Sherry splatted on the mat like 3/4 of the way over the ring.
Look, Ric Flair's like, yeah, now you gotta throw me off.
Throw him off the top rope, the classic Flair spot. He's like, Sherry, come here, block me. What?
What?
Why did he just slap? He just slapped Sherry. And it was supposed to be like a double clothesline, but he kind of he clotheslined Flair and slapped Sherry. And now Ric Flair is in a figure 4 leg lock. Sherry's on the apron taking something out of her other pantyhose, and Jimmy Hart's on the apron. Mr. T is holding Sherry. What?
That's my pants. Holy fuck. This is such a goddamn mess.
It's kind of fun, though. Okay, Ric Flair has knuckles, I think. Brass
Yeah,
knuckles.
something.
Oh!
Nails Hogan with it. Dude, the attempt at a double clothesline, but Sherry being too far away, so Hogan had to slap her out of the ring was fucking awesome.
That's my favorite part. Okay, so Hogan just kicked out of 2 easily after getting hit in the jaw, square in the jaw with brass knuckles. And now he's getting up like he doesn't even feel it.
He's hulking up, dude.
Oh, man.
Flair's like, what do I gotta do? Shoot this motherfucker?
Literally, though. This is insane.
Oh, man. It's like 1985 all over again. Look, Flair's hitting him. Hogan's like, nope. I'm made out of concrete, motherfucker. Oh, man.
The crowd is like standing. A lot of the crowd is standing up.
Big boot. He's going to hit the leg drop. That's going to be it.
Brother leg drop.
That's it. He landed right on Flair's fucking head.
Yeah, there it is. Hulk Hogan, new WCW champion.
Jesus Christ.
Linda went literally batshit nuts in the front row.
The whole crowd is, really.
Oh, yeah, they are. I was just purposely watching her because I knew she was going to go crazy. 6'7" Hulk Hogan, brother. Oh, we got fireworks.
Did you see how Sherry got right back up, though, after she got slapped out of the ring?
Oh, yeah.
She was right back up on the apron.
And there's Shaq and Mr. T presenting Hulk Hogan with the title.
Mr. T didn't do shit.
He helped Sherry get off the apron, I guess. Get a weird shot of like a faded image of Hogan with the fireworks also. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Hogan holding up the strap.
Okay, so we have legit 10 minutes left of the show and the match is over.
I hope it's just a replay of Sherry getting punched out of the ring.
They better show that again.
It's like he needed her out of the ring, so he just had to do something to her.
Yeah, so he did a drive-by slap.
Holy fuck, that was good.
I can't even believe that.
That was good shit.
I'd
say that match lived up to it.
There was a lot that, it wasn't, as I feel like, as slow as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I agree.
And a lot happened.
Yeah.
I know it's like part of the gimmick, but I don't like the Hogan overly no-selling, like brass knucks and stuff. Like, you already make it seem like he's unstoppable, and it's his first match in the company.
Yeah. No, the brass knucks was a little much because he literally kicked out at 2 from brass knuckles.
Yeah.
People die from them.
Well, yeah, like, and how often does someone kick out of that? Like, come on.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting that at the Clash of the Champions, like 2 weeks before this, they were like, we got to unify the belts, which is partial. I mean, they probably should have anyways, but
why they did it.
Well, it had to have been because of Hogan was coming in.
Yeah, Hogan wants the big belt, and he doesn't want to have to worry about carrying 2. He thinks it's stupid.
I mean, I don't know why I don't think they needed 2 anyway. So I get it, but like, I just think that's funny. Like that they were like, shoot, we got to do this.
Yeah.
Instead of like last month at Slamboree, we have a vacated title. Well, guess what? You could have done. Just dropped it.
Right.
And put Flair's match at the main event. I don't know. I just think they could have worked around that a little differently. But
yeah.
Although I guess, did Sting win the big gold one at Slamboree? I can't remember now.
No, that was the WCW one.
That's what I thought.
Big gold. Who had that?
Well, Ric Flair did.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was so. Okay, I don't know. I don't see why they couldn't have just dropped it, but I don't work in the office.
That's true.
Oh, we have some cameras.
Backstage?
We're definitely going to get a Hogan interview here with Mean Gene. We got to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yep, toward the locker room, it says.
Okay.
Bobby Heenan is pissed.
So mad.
Look, Tony's like, hey, look at the camera. Camera's here.
I missed the finish.
You did, Bob. It was probably the funniest part of the match, too.
Yeah, dude. I hope they give us... Okay, so... Yeah, so here's a replay. He hits him with the brass knuckles. Oh, they don't show the best part, though. So, Sherry Martel gets in the ring again. Hogan rolls out of the way from the splash. Flair and Sherry are supposed to go... They're supposed to get double clotheslined by Hogan, but instead Hogan clotheslines Flair and then slaps Sherry out of the ring.
Oh, my God.
And then Mr. T takes her away, and then the rest happens.
Oh, good shit.
Hulkamania is the strongest force in the universe, Shivani says.
Heenan just has a look of like, I gotta go do this shit again. Hogan on top, all over again.
This is why I left the WWF.
So we're going backstage. Jimmy Hart's carrying the belt for Hogan, heading toward the locker room. Oh, there's Beefcake.
Of course.
Hogan's like, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, brother.
Oh my God, it's like a WWF making them look like they're the fucking highest of all.
You want to know what's funny is that I don't think Jim Duggan had debuted yet. Yikes. Nor had Beefcake, so that's weird.
Let's see. See, now I'm curious. I was just wondering that, to be honest, Bob.
Yeah, Duggan is... I'm pretty sure Jim Duggan had not been on television yet. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, sir. I'll take my belt back with me. Thanks, brother. That's the one thing I don't like about WCW. They make like the WWF guys seem so much bigger and better than their stuff.
That's a problem. It's the same thing that TNA did.
Well,
Kurt Angle going over Samoa Joe his first night should never have happened.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hogan just had to walk so far to get to Mean Gene. He's in like catering.
Yeah.
Well, why aren't they? They should have just did this in the ring.
Duggan's right in the background there.
This is so weird. I don't think Jim Duggan had been there yet.
He's trying to get some camera time, dude.
I couldn't get a straight answer from my quick look on Brutus. Let me check Hacksaw.
Brutus for sure had not been there yet.
It says all it says in Wikipedia is 94, so I don't have a straight answer on that. It seems like he was package deal with Hogan coming in, though.
He absolutely was. Hogan got the job for him. Like, if you sign me, you have to sign the barber, too.
I think that applies to several people.
Yeah.
If you want me to come in, well, we got to make sure we get this guy a job, Jimmy Hart a job, another guy a job, this guy, and that guy.
Right.
He got easily 10 people a job.
Bob, you are correct. He signed in summer of 94, which we are in. However, he did not debut until August 6th on Saturday night.
Oh, all right, so he did make one.
I
didn't think he made an appearance until his until a match that I was thinking of.
Oh,
so he debuted earlier than I thought.
And actually, there he is again, right in the back.
Like front and center.
What was that?
He's front and center. Right in the...
Well, and then there's a guy in a white shirt who just walked up and then walked back out.
That's Brian Pillman. What is Brian Pillman doing there?
That's what I thought that was too.
There's Guardian Angel.
Oh, so all the faces are coming into the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're making this be like anyone who's a name is over here like to watch this match. People from all over the world came to watch this match.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The guy with the white shirt you're referencing, I think is just a random guy. I don't think that's a wrestler.
Well, both Duggan and Hogan looked at him for a second. And then he just walked out of the camera screen. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is he talking about here? Just bullshit?
Yeah.
Pillman's looking at Hogan like he wants to kill him.
He's putting over like headbands and everybody ripping off their shirts. I don't think I saw anybody in the crowd ripping their shirts off.
No. Let me tell you, brother, I ain't on the gas now, but when I get back on it, ho, brother, you're going to see the largest arms in the world return to the WCW, and I don't care who's in the ring against me, whether it's Eugene or whether it's stupid-ass Jim Duggan right over my shoulder right here. He can't count to 4 if I helped him get to 3, brother. And what else? I don't know.
Okay, everyone's cheering. We got a flex. We're going back to Tony and Peenan.
Bobby looks like he wants to throw up.
I'm surprised that Hulk Hogan trusts the cameraman that close to his face, considering last time there was a fireball that came out of it.
Ooh, yeah.
So.
Any fireball thrown in wrestling ever has looked like shit.
I've seen some good ones.
No,
Yeah.
I never have.
Lawler has thrown some good ones.
Dude, not really.
I would say so.
It's fucking a little flash paper. It's flash, then you're done.
Well, yeah.
The worst one is Hogan trying to do it to Warrior.
Because he does it in
Has
his
it
own
98?
face.
Yeah.
He flashes himself.
Yeah,
So,
he
side
grabbed his
note,
own eyebrows.
Heenan walked away, and now we're about to go off the air. So,
Fuck yeah, that.
yeah, come on. There's been good fireballs though, and you know what? I'm for them too.
No, I'm not.
Well, the funny thing is with Lawler in Memphis, he does it like almost every week.
Literally.
So it kind of loses its appeal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're rolling the credits here, boys.
Yeah, we're all wrapped up finally after almost 3 hours.
So
Wrestling
that
is
was
cool again.
That was 100%. Let's make Hogan the guy.
Yeah.
We don't care about anything else on this show. Hogan's our guy. 100%.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Which is what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you really do that much more with Hogan, though? What hasn't he done that you haven't seen?
Well, he's in a fresh company. I don't know. So Bob, what I was saying to Austin is like I know it's part of his gimmick and stuff, but the Hogan like seeming like he's just unstoppable. I don't like it. Like it's just so much like what really got me, to be honest, is the brass knucks to the face.
Yeah.
He got hit with the brass knucks, kicks out at 2 and stands up. It's like,
Yeah, well,
brass
there's a
knucks.
lot worse. There's a lot of worse things that come out of that. No, but I agree with you. But that's like the mystique of Hulk Hogan. That's what I mean. It worked in the '80s, but of course, in
Right.
'94, it's not necessarily.
Wow,
worked
that's
in
what I'm saying.
86. But
Yeah.
really, like realistically though, like how much should Hogan be selling for a guy like Ric Flair? Like let's be real.
A normal amount because it's fucking Ric Flair.
Yeah, but is Ric Flair's offense really that devastating?
I
It's
see what
chops
you
and
mean.
punches.
Yeah, but brass knucks.
Brass knucks, I can see how that would be a little.
I know what you mean, though. I totally get what you're saying.
I don't know. I think wrestling, you got to suspend your disbelief a little bit more than that as far as physical appearance goes. Yeah, he's not the most physical imposing,
I agree with that too.
but he's, the technical fucking wizard 16-time champ or 12-time, whatever it is at this point.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily the problem. I think it's just the same Hulk Hogan presentation we've had since 1983, and I think that's the problem. That fans are going to get sick of seeing that really quick, especially when on other channels and other companies, and even some of the earlier matches on the same company's card, people are doing some good-ass wrestling shit. And then Hogan comes out and, sells brass knucks, does a big boot and a leg drop and pins the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's where it gets tough for me is, between the last show we watched together and this show, most of the matches are really solid. There's not a lot of goofy shit as far as characters and stuff. And so Hogan's coming in, and he's doing the same old shit. But as we all know, that changes. So,
but it's still a huge boost and positive for WCW.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, just from the production change, the notoriety, the expansion of the brand, having Hogan is still a major, major plus, even though his matches are still being booked like it's WrestleMania 1.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
I think for WCW at this point, the pros outweigh the cons.
I agree.
Major.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Prior to Hogan coming in, I don't think you're getting 14,000 people.
No, you
to an
weren't.
arena in Orlando, Florida.
You weren't.
No. And
whether it's paid or papered, I don't even know if papered you could get 14,000.
No, I don't think so.
No, and so I think, and I said it at the last show too. I like enjoyed watching the show. I think honestly a lot more than I've been enjoying going through these Raws. Like it's just more wrestling. And like the match quality is better and stuff.
Right.
So I mean, all around, I enjoyed the show.
I would say it was better than Slamboree.
I agree, and really, there was definitely some slow points. Not even going to deny that. There was definitely points where I was starting to tune out a little bit. But as far as an overall show, yeah, 100%. I would say better than last pay-per-view and really better than anything WWF's put out in a while. So
yeah, I mean, I was going to say at least you didn't start playing Yahtzee during the match, but
yikes.
Hey, man. I wouldn't have thought I would do that too with the Steamboat Austin match, but sometimes Steamboat he doesn't click for me. Because it's the same thing with Flair. Like what does Steamboat really do? He does chops and sometimes a crossbody off the ropes. You know what I mean? Like it's just very limited.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
Well, and I think that brings up a good point because Bob, you've always been a Hogan guy over a Flair guy.
100%.
Yeah. Which is weird because I don't think a lot of people would say that.
Probably not.
I think that's kind of a unique.
If a gun was pointed to my head and it's like you have to pick between Hogan matches or Flair matches, I'm going Hogan matches every single time.
Yeah.
His matches with Warriors, matches with Savage.
They're just more of a spectacle.
Slaughter, all those guys throughout the years.
They just feel like a bigger deal, usually.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And you're a character guy. I mean, for sure. You're definitely about the character.
Yep.
So it makes sense. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. If you
can't draw me in with a character, then you're not going to draw me in with your wrestling. That's usually just how it works.
Would you say that's the same? Would you say that's the same for guys like Bret Hart for you, or no?
No, I mean because Bret.
That's a good point, though.
Bret had a level of connecting as an underdog.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't necessarily get from a guy like Flair.
Yeah, I agree.
So. Yeah, Bret, I could watch Bret Hart matches too all the time. I could watch Shawn Michaels matches all the time too. He doesn't really have a character.
Yeah,
but they do high flying things. They do.
They're charismatic without having to be like a Macho Man Randy Savage.
Right.
They're just naturally charismatic.
Yeah. Now, would I be able to watch Lex Luger matches? No.
No, absolutely not.
Because he's very dull. He doesn't have much personality really attached to him.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be entertaining.
Right. No, I get that for sure. For sure. All right, boys. Well, what did we think overall for our Bash at the Beach experience here? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Yeah.
Thumbs up for me.
I would say so too.
I'll give it a slight thumbs up. I thought that the first half was pretty good.
What do you think the best match was, Bob?
I'm going to go Vader and Angel.
Dude, I was popping big time for that.
Even with the bullshit finish they did. I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah.
That one was really fun. I don't know.
I'll tell you what was a sleeper for me. I really liked the Johnny B. Bad William Regal match. Lord Regal match.
I did like that one a lot.
That was good. That was a good open.
For me, though, as far as excitement and like to see what happens and get all the fucking bullshit happening, I would go with the main event.
I almost was gonna say that too, just because there's like so much stuff happening, and some of it was ridiculous, and then there was some good shit, and then there was some bad shit, and then
it ticked all the boxes.
It did. It really slapping Cherry out of the ring.
Yeah, for better or worse. Yeah, for better or worse, it ticked all the boxes, I would say.
I don't know. Maybe I've just seen too many Hogan Flair matches throughout the years.
Probably.
Well, yeah. I mean, that.
Vader doing a spinning heel kick is just automatic match of the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to do a Frankensteiner on the next pay-per-view.
Oh, just wait.
It could happen.
Just fucking wait.
Yeah. So our next show obviously is Fall Brawl. Unless we want to watch the August Clash of Champions. I don't know. Maybe we want to do that.
I think that's something we could discuss off air, but
We'll have it be a surprise.
Yeah, we'll see. It's either going to be the August Clash of Champions or the September Fall Brawl, which would, of course, feature War Games. And then from there, we have Havoc and Starrcade to wrap up 1994 before we go into 95. And then we're pretty much caught up from there. So we're not that far behind, really. We've got about 3 shows, roughly, until we're all set to go. But this was a pleasant experience, so this would have us, I would imagine, be hopeful for WCW in the coming months, for our viewing at least. But
yeah, I would say for sure.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything else here for bonus episode 17 of Michael?
I'm good.
Bob, I say we get on the red and yellow Dodge Viper, ride it down the parade street with the confetti flying, and you get us out of here.
All right, then, for Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley, I'm Bob Dowling Jr., and this has been a Football.
You gotta hear it.